right, what is it? Oh, it's me. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening, baby? It's 3 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock here in New York, so adjust your clock accordingly. 3 minutes past the hour.
Everybody sync up.
Everybody sync up, please, because things will be done on time today, and I want to make sure everybody's on the team. All right. What can I tell you? It's a Monday, and everybody is here.
No,
everybody's here. Everybody almost made it in. KC didn't make it in because he went, but that's all right. We don't need him. Because he went to Kentucky or something.
For a homecoming.
And then somehow leaves a message for Gary that, oh, this damn American Airlines, they screwed me. And it's like, come on. He must have been leaving at 10 o'clock at night last night or something.
So important to get to your college homecoming.
Oh, here, listen to this message.
Hey, Scott, it's Case. Listen, I need you to give a message to Gary when he gets in. It's probably about 11.
I love when guys have to call into work to say why they're not there, and they always have to. It's like, you know, when you call the boss and you go, oh, I'm sick, and you act sick. Anyway.
Something, I'm in Tennessee because those suckers at American Airlines can't get their together. So I will be out in first available flight in the morning, which is like 6:30 or some like that. So I will be in, I think I get in at 9:30, so I should be in the office around 10. If they don't, you know, if there's not a hurricane in Guam causes a weather delay, those suckers, what the I'll see you tomorrow.
There must be like 2 flights out of Kentucky to New York. He probably booked himself on the later one. You know the story.
The very last.
Yeah.
So he could party right till the end.
There you go.
With his buddies.
With a bunch of guys. I saw Stuttering John was sick from your trip to L.A.
Really?
Yeah. He's like blowing his nose, and he's already sick from drinking and traveling. He's always sick.
Yeah, he can hardly finish a cold before the next one starts.
Yeah. He's all sick.
You know what? In all fairness to John, he was sick before we got there, so he was only drinking about 4 or 5 beers a night instead of the usual 20.
Yeah, wouldn't you just not drink if you're sick?
But it's funny because we went to an appearance on Saturday afternoon where we had to drive an hour to get there, and John was like curled up in the fetal position on the way home, falling asleep and everything, and then we had to go back again, but he still drank.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Right.
I mean, really a lot less.
Yeah, he couldn't drink a lot because he was slowed down by illness.
But I'll tell you, on the plane last night coming home, he was in the row next to me, on the aisle, and he was the guy in the plane that you hear that makes you crazy, just going, he's making all noises and stuff. Just knowing that, like, everyone on the plane is going, I'm getting sick because of this one guy.
Right. Oh. You can't control it.
It seems that everywhere he goes, he's sick.
But he was just sick all the time. There's something was wrong. There's hemorrhoids. There's illness, drinking.
Because I remember when we went to New Orleans, he was like that, snotting all over the place.
Yeah, always sick.
But he must be sick because he was like...
Now it'll take him 2 months to get over it.
Every time we went somewhere in a car, he fell asleep. And then Saturday night we went to Jackie's gig, and I wanted to leave. And I couldn't find him. I was looking all over the place. I couldn't find John. And then I went out to the car, and I said to the driver, have you seen John? He goes, yeah, he's been sleeping in the car for about half an hour.
He's like a baby.
That's
nothing. Like Gary goes, they get off the plane, and now Gary's tired. They get back from L.A., wants to get home to his family. So John says, evidently John all weekend, like, never can find any money, never has money.
Right, he leaves home without money.
I tipped the limo driver twice, so when we got to the airport, I said to John, take some money out of your pocket and tip her. So now he's got a 5 and about 11 singles, all, spilling out. Do you think $10 bucks would be enough? I was like, well, yeah, fine, give her $10. So now he's got like $2 in his pocket. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're flying home, we're getting ready to land, and John says, how much do you think a cab from Kennedy to the city is?
He doesn't know.
I said, probably about 35 or 40 bucks. Yeah. No, I know he's only got $2 in his pocket. He knew he had to take a cab.
Right.
Now, we were staying at the Four Seasons Hotel. They have a bank machine in the lobby. We were in L.A. airport for an hour doing nothing. They have a bank machine. But now suddenly John has to find a bank machine. And he starts telling me how he put a check in on Friday, but he's not sure if it cleared. So of course, now I got to wait till he goes to his bank machine Because I don't want to leave him standing at Kennedy Airport with $2.
See, I would have just left. I mean, maybe I'm a cold person, but I would have just said, listen, dude, you knew you had to take a cab. You knew you had to have a certain amount of money. I can't sit here and wait for you. You got a wife. Call your wife. I'm not your wife.
And you know what? I feel like a jerk because I'm 3 years older than him, and I'm constantly like I'm like his dad. I go, John, you know, there's a bank machine at the hotel. I go, you know, there's a bank machine at L.A. Airport. We were sitting there for an hour. We got there really early. I thought I was going to throw up, so I mean...
You're right. There's always you got excuses. So why do you sit there and wait for him?
I don't, because the thought of leaving John standing at Kennedy Airport...
Really? I would just leave him there.
That's how he gets away with it. He knows who to do that.
I didn't want to leave him standing. If he couldn't get his money, I felt bad.
What would you have done?
I would have gone to the same bank machine, because my card works in there.
And get him some money.
Hey, John, you could have scammed Gary out of $50. You should have told him you couldn't get any money out of your bank machine.
I would have given it to him.
You know what? He was hoping that Gary just had the money in his pocket and would hand it to him just to...
No, I knew. I knew, and I wasn't falling for that one.
No, the part Gary's leaving out is that he said that's fine because he wanted to go out and smoke anyway.
No, then
Gary smoked about 3 packs. And
this is amazing. You felt bad for him. Now he's going to tell you.
I know.
That's the kind of guy
I did stand out there and had a cigarette, but then I was done, and I'm still waiting.
He was smoking like a fiend.
John,
I've never seen... I didn't know he was...
Forget about the smoking.
He was so mad somebody stole his cigarettes at the bar.
He had his own cigarette.
My God, you cheap little prick.
He was mad that somebody stole...
Bitch.
What?
Why don't you talk about how you never go into your wallet, how cheap you are? You didn't tip anybody. Twice I tipped... Wait a second.
Being cheap
Twice I tipped the limo driver $20.
There's a very big difference between being cheap and just not having any money.
But why don't you have any money? You have money. You just won't do anything about it.
No, I didn't know.
You have money in stocks.
I didn't know if my check...
John, you have money in the stock market. You just won't take it out.
Oh, I'm going to take it out now when it's all down.
So because you don't want to, because the market's down, I should tip the limo driver and you should just sit there.
I wasn't aware. First of all, neither one of us tipped the first, drive.
John, I tipped the driver twice $30.
Did you tip the first guy that drove us around?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because then there was
Neither did you.
No, and there was only one other one.
I tipped $60. You tipped 10.
But all it was one other one after that. So I don't know how you tipped them twice. $30.
That's not true.
Yes, it was.
I tipped the guy who took us to and from the GameWorks appearance, and then I tipped the guy who took us to and from Jackie's appearance.
So Jackie was in a limo. Did Jackie tip him?
I don't know. Jackie took a different car home.
Yeah, so Jackie didn't tip me either, so why am I the only bad guy?
Because we took it both ways, idiot.
Yeah, well, Jackie took it one way. Shouldn't he have tipped half?
I let Gary take the limo home because he wanted to get home. I wasn't thinking about tipping. Gary wanted to leave. I let him leave, and I stayed with my friends.
Everything's everybody's fault but yours.
No, I'm saying...
I'm just saying.
I'm saying, why am I the only bad guy if Jackie also took the car with us?
Because Jackie didn't take it back with us. At the end of the day,
Gary came up to me today.
And plus...
If I put out $60...
Did you ask me to tip the guy at the end of the night?
No, because you were dead asleep.
All right, but, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't dead asleep to avoid tipping.
No, but the next morning you might go...
No, I wasn't.
Did you ever say, Gary, what'd you do for the guy? Can I chip in?
I didn't even know we arrived at the hotel.
But you don't think... But you didn't... You saw me tip the guy during the daytime, right?
No.
You saw me tip that guy?
No. I didn't. I didn't know you tipped him.
Plus, so wait a minute.
Hold on. Stop. Taking care of them anyway.
When we go to places,
did you not say that to me?
Car,
did you not tell me the station was taking care of those guys?
Get it, John. You know what? It's on the house. It's on the house. He wears you down.
He wears you down.
No. Gary said
this is how he does it.
I know.
He's a master.
Here's the conversation we had. That when the station hires a limo for you, the tip is included.
Taking money out of my pocket.
The tip is included. But for me, I feel like being semi-recognizable, that if you don't personally hand the guy money, you come across looking bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So I decided that, and the night before, there was a mix-up. We took the car here and there, and we didn't tip the guy, and I felt bad about it.
Yeah, because we didn't know the guy was...
I told the guy from the station, let's get him some money, and he said he wouldn't, and I was tipping the rest of the weekend.
Right.
So the day that you told me that you had tipped the guy the night before, which I didn't know, I went and tipped the next guy. What's the problem?
Which guy did you tip? I
tipped the lady who drove us to the airport.
No, I had tipped twice. I'm down 60.
I wasn't aware that you did that. You said, John, it's your turn.
You finally tipped the $10.
Yeah, he said it was my turn.
I had to tell you to do it. I had to tell you to do it, or she would have taken off and we'd have looked at it. Or it would have been my money. It would have been one or the other. She was on her way out already.
I reached
while
deep
John's, shuffling singles at the airport.
I reached deep down in my pocket and tipped. I don't see what the problem is. As soon as he said that, he tipped, which I didn't know.
Why did he have to tell you every minute?
John,
I didn't know he tipped everybody.
I didn't say that I tipped them. I said to you specifically, John, tip your turn.
And why are you sick now?
What do you mean?
Why are you sick again?
I probably got it on Thursday and Wednesday, and it finally hit me on Saturday.
No, but why are you the guy who's susceptible to every cold? Did you ever think about that?
I think it's probably because
because you're fat and you don't get enough sleep and you drink too much.
I think it was really, I smoked a little weed Saturday night. I think
that's good. Did you?
And I think it put me over the edge, to be honest with you.
Right. What a mess. He has no clue what he's doing.
Where'd he get weed? He didn't have money.
Yeah. Weed he finds. Weed he grubbed off of somebody.
I mean, people offer it like crazy.
Right.
They ought to give you money.
It's not my fault they offered it.
Don't give John drugs. Give him dollars.
Don't give me weed if you don't want me to be sick.
They made me smoke it.
The boy
But anyway,
is away from home with no funds.
I ended up getting my own cash. I didn't have to borrow any from you. Everything was fine.
But it was a close call.
So then Gary has to wait at the airport for you.
He wanted to go out and smoke.
No, I waited a couple minutes.
About all of 60 seconds.
It's like 2 minutes, but I was done. You know what? I was done and I was waiting an extra minute. It's just funny that everything revolves around John.
Yeah, nice
I said
weekend.
to Jackie Howard at like 6 o'clock to go, how soon before Gary comes in here and tells Howard all the bad things we did on the weekend?
No, just
took him about 2 minutes.
John, every time
you do
leave
the
home,
same thing.
It's the same story.
Yeah, you actually right. Yours.
I would at least waited at least to the first break.
No, you just don't get in early enough to get here first.
You're always late.
No.
You're always late. You're always sick. You're always broke.
Always here.
You always have a cold, man. But you drank anyway out in L.A., right?
No, this is my season-changing cold. Every time the season changes, I get a cold. It happens
Doesn't that concern you? That you can't go through the season change?
It's the whole month of October.
Plus, to be honest with you, Howard, you have kids. You know what I'm talking about. My kid has a bad cold. She got it last week.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before it hits me.
I see. All right.
In
other words, every cold the kids get, you're susceptible to.
Yeah, the new germs going around.
Because you have no resistance. Does your wife have the cold?
No.
Oh. Okay. She's around the kids a lot more than you were.
And she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. It's very difficult for a pregnant woman to get sick.
Oh.
Yeah, they got like armor.
Oh, I see. If she doesn't take care of herself, she'll be sick.
My kid couldn't find the ATM.
That was a fun trip, Howard. You missed a nice time.
I thought you were sleeping the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't think you had fun. You slept most of the time.
To me, that's fun.
All right. But, it's just unfriggin' believable. What is it, Phil?
Yeah, John, you're such a loser.
Thanks.
Yeah, Gary, why are you worried about this bum?
Yeah, you should have
No. I would never leave John at the airport.
Well, you should.
Yeah,
he's a schnurr.
because then he would be prepared with his money for the cab.
No,
Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go to the?
Take him off as a tax deduction.
Yeah, why didn't you go to the money machine in L.A. airport or in the hotel?
Well, I wasn't aware they had it in the hotel. And then as far as the airport goes, I was really I was very ill, and I went and bought Gary a water. Did I ask you about that? He doesn't tell you all the nice things I did on the trip.
No, it's great. You bought me a water. I waited online for us. I mean,
you bought him a water after you kept him from getting home.
No, this is before I kept him from getting home.
No, but when you went,
you were going to keep him.
You bought him water.
I went and bought him a water. I took care of him.
You have a weird thing. I think like a mental thing about not taking money out till it's absolutely necessary. Like in L.A. airport, you could have taken it out, but I think that you can't take it out until you know you gotta have it.
No, not really.
But he's having another baby, and he has no money.
He's got money.
I don't have money.
Then why are you having a baby?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The two don't equate.
You don't have any money to buy anything. Why would you have a baby?
I mean, I have money, but the whole real problem was on that. I just wasn't sure if because we got paid, by our station here.
Yeah.
And it was the 13th.
Things are that tight. You having another kid?
I live hand to mouth.
Yeah. And you're having kids.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I mean,
Howard, the point is, John doesn't have to live hand to mouth. In other words, in case of emergency, he's got money. But this has been going on for like 5 years now. He has money in the stock market. It's just that because the market's down or it's not where he wants it to be, he's not going to sell it. So he's going to live like a pauper having that money. But if tomorrow John needed that money, he's got plenty of money. Do you follow?
Yeah.
He's your friend in college that never had cash in his pocket to chip in for beer or food or barbecue.
Right. He's your friend in college who's the kid of a rich guy.
Right.
So there's money there. He just never has it.
Just can't tap into it.
You get tired of asking for it and going through all the hassle,
Yeah. Wow. Frank, you're on the air.
Yes, good morning. First off, I did a credit report on Mr. Melendez. It shows that he's hopped to the hilt. He's winning with his margins against his stock. His stock is worthless. And I would just like to know if he's going to be a man when I serve him with foreclosure papers on his Long Island house.
Good luck. First of all, this guy's not telling the truth, but whatever, dude.
He's hopped out.
All right.
Thank you, Frank.
Frank.
I'm hocked out.
Frank.
He's hocked out. He hocked a loogie. Yeah, Mike.
Hey, Howard, you should have had Hemi Melendez there in your Deadpool.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, you got to have Casey, too, coming back from that fag homecoming thing you said.
Isn't this the second time?
What is a homecoming?
It's where a bunch of fags get together and give it to each other.
Homecoming is like when you're okay. So Casey was on
the word "comings" in it.
Like I don't go back to my college,
but you didn't go there on a scholarship. And you
That's because you're not a fag,
right?
Yeah, you move on.
Yeah, don't you move on with your life?
We had a Casey,
and isn't John right? Isn't this the second time he went to homecoming and he can't get back?
No, the second time he's been in a plane, he couldn't get back.
He got back.
He can't get back.
Howard, anybody else can figure out how to
Howard.
flight somewhere else.
Right.
Well, you know what? The last time this happened was when he was at the gay parade.
Right.
Yeah. Couldn't get home.
What happens is, in order for him to get a connecting flight or get out of there, he'd probably have to throw down his credit card, and he doesn't have one.
Right. Well, he doesn't have any money for sure.
They took his seat. Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Can I get a prize?
Yes. We'll let you have John's Long Island house.
How about his hemorrhoids?
Yeah.
When they burst.
Howard, do you know what homecoming is?
Yeah.
Homecoming is it's like the 5th football game of the season, and they just have a big party, and they crown like the queen or the king of the school, and they have a bonfire.
How does KC go to that, though? He's out of college. Don't you get invited to that if you're a member of the college community?
Well, what happens is it's alumni day.
Oh, so they let alumni.
Oh, yeah, alumni go.
Anybody who's ever gone there.
The whole point is that anyone who's ever gone there comes back for homecoming. That's what makes it special.
I never heard of such a thing. I guess they had that at my college.
I figured only losers go.
Yeah, I mean, who'd want to go back to college? It'd be depressing.
It's like those people who tell war stories. Yeah. The greatest moment of their life was their high school or their college years.
Well, that'd be Jackie.
And they keep going back.
I went last year, but for the first time in 30 years.
When Casey was leaving the other day, and I saw him leaving, I go, say hello to your lifting buddies. He's going down to hang with that gang.
Yeah, right.
Lifting
those pamphlets from NYU from college. I always just throw them out.
I don't even think I've ever read one pamphlet. It's over. College is done. And you know what? I don't remember it being all that great.
You know what? I was watching a movie the other day, and this is what I think of the guys who keep coming back, these high school football players. This old guy who had been on the football team and been great, but he wound up being like a janitor or something. Goes back, and the guys just kick his ass.
Yeah, right. Good. Just beat his ass. All right, listen, I got to take a break. John, welcome back sick. Of course, I could have predicted that. I knew it on Friday you'd be sick.
Really? And that you'd be a problem. Yeah.
And that you'd be a problem. It never changes. It's always the same story.
John, were you aware on the plane last night that you were like making a lot of noise? Coughing and stuff?
No, I wasn't.
Because even the girl next to me said something.
The girl next to me?
No, next to me.
Well, what'd she say?
That you were just making a lot of,
You're the guy on the plane who coughs and sneezes all over everyone, and everyone's disgusted that you're there. Do you know you're that guy?
No.
No. All right.
I mean, okay. I don't recall making that many noise. I know in the limo you said I was snoring.
Yeah, John snored the whole time, but this is fine. That I understand.
Can't you just sleep in a bed? Can't you get yourself to bed early and go to sleep?
Do you know that since I've been married, I don't even sleep in the same bed as my wife anymore?
That's good.
Because I'm snoring every night.
So what do? You give it to her and then you go to another bed?
You don't give it to her.
I don't give it to her.
He's married.
She's pregnant, but she goes to the other room.
Boy, let me tell you something.
My room has 2 beds, so she goes sleep with the baby every night.
I'll tell you something.
Because I'm snoring.
I was sleeping in separate beds too.
Yeah, but it wasn't because you're snoring, though.
I'm sorry to hear that. No, that was sort of the original idea, wasn't it? Wasn't there like somebody?
I kept getting woken up and stuff.
Right.
Let me tell you. You're doing it. All right, we're going to take...
That would be a good thing if that...
But they say there's a medical...
I'm hoping his wife will divorce him and hook up with a guy who can afford the 2 kids.
Yeah.
I get the impression...
Because John will like to go, could you get the kids the diapers?
But can you imagine? This is your father. I didn't get money for my cab.
Homeless dad.
I was hoping to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Isn't there a subway from JFK to...
Oh, my God.
That would take you 3 days.
But I wouldn't have cared.
I know. But literally, that's like a 3-hour thing.
I thought there was a subway, so the worst case scenario...
So how do you get that subway?
Because I have my subway card.
Okay, why don't we take a break and talk sports?
I'll tell you how you do that.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get back.
All right.
Oh, my God.
What, the subway card?
Yeah.
Well,
you take a bus from JFK.
Right, there's no subway right there.
You take a bus to the bus station. So
yeah.
It's not an MTA bus. So then you get to the MTA bus station, and you wait for that bus. That takes you to the train, and then that train runs very sporadically. I'm talking, that really is like a 2.5, 3 hour ordeal.
Wow. Well, that's convenient. Mass transportation.
Howard, my favorite John story is when we were at the other building, and one morning I showed up, and I was walking in when we had to sign in with that guy.
Yeah.
John comes running in, his hair all wet. He says, "You got $5 for the cab?" And all I can think of is, what the hell was he going to do
If nobody was
If I
there.
wasn't standing there, what's he going to do? Run out of the cab and disappear?
He's going to ask the guy who sits behind the desk.
Isn't that a lot of pressure in your life? I mean, constantly, like, worrying how you're going to pay for something?
I was so pissed at my doorman the other morning because I came down
And he didn't have
and I asked him to borrow 10 for the cab. And he didn't have the money, so to go back upstairs, wake my wife up, go through a purse.
You asked the doorman for $10.
Son of a bitch.
How do you make that move? I would never ask my doorman for anything.
But, you know, would you ever have the nerve?
I don't even allow my doorman to lift a package for me. I'm so worried.
You know,
Right,
in my
pay him
defense,
just for not doing
I
it.
borrow a 10 and I give him 15 like 2 days later, so I give him a good interest.
But wouldn't it be good to just have the 10 and not have to give up the 5?
Yeah, why give up the 5?
There's this cash machine right, like in my building, right, like and it never works.
Yeah.
So never.
So then find one.
You know, there's not a cash machine in Manhattan working right, huh?
The exchange didn't work.
And why is your hair wet in the morning? Don't you get a chill when you walk in?
Because I shower, then I just.
Did you shower the night before?
And then come to work.
Yeah, I do that.
Your sleep
yeah, I do that.
No, that's gross.
Or just dry your hair.
You don't fart at night and stuff?
No. I take a nice shower, I go to bed, I wake up in the morning. And I don't smell. I guarantee I smell better than you. I don't get it.
I would smell a perspiration.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, what goes on in your sleep? Oh, that's true. You have to sweat out all the alcohol.
If John doesn't shower, he comes.
I barely drink. I'm surprised Gary didn't come in and tell you. I barely drank.
But the fact that, John, take a step back. The fact that you were sick and drank it all and then smoked a little weed.
I didn't know I was sick.
You knew you were sick on Saturday night.
If then it was too late, it was after I smoked the weed.
But you had a couple of beers at the party after Jackie's show.
Yeah, I wasn't sick yet.
Sure you were. You told me in the afternoon you were feeling sick. That's why you slept.
Yeah, but I didn't get the real...
You weren't sick enough to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Weed made him smarter. That's when he realized he was sick.
Puts you in touch with stuff.
Well, that's my throat started hurting, and then I went, this is just not a normal bird.
Yes, weed.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got to talk about the weekend sports activity. I was very involved with watching games.
The Yankee game of Clemens?
I'll talk about everything. Talk about it all. I'll tell you one thing, Subway Series, Mets will kill the Yankees.
It's going to happen.
You're out of your mind.
You know what? I've been thinking about it. And even the sports writers are saying, if the Mets and the Yankees end up in a Subway Series, George Steinbrenner is going to be really upset because he's going to embarrass that really expensive team of his.
Well, that's what they said. This is the last thing we want.
You don't think so?
And he had enough in that paper the next day when he was putting down the Mets. You know,
the Mets are just
losing the other night, so he's full of crap.
All right. I don't know. I think I tend to agree. I think the Mets might embarrass the Yankees.
Sounds like some big betting is going to be happening.
Yeah.
I wish I had some cash.
I'm not betting you. You don't have any money.
I always pay my debts.
Yeah, you pay your debts.
Nobody wants to bet the home.
Nobody wants to bet a guy who's going to be like, could you give me 3 days?
Robin, did I just borrow $30 from you the next day?
And I asked for it back immediately.
Yeah, the next day back to you.
All right.
But I had to ask for it.
John, I'll bet you 100 shares of Viacom the Mets beat the Yankees.
Just bet him stock.
That's a great idea.
Right. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back.
How about Intel?
Margin.
We'll be back after these words. I must take a break.
Oh my God!
Well now. We call this the act of mating.
Oh, baby, you're so good.
Yes, I am the best.
My entire 1 inch is at attention.
And now, a man who wishes his nose and groin were inverted. Howard Stern.
Yeah. Keeping it real this morning. Up in the field, right? Yeah, listen. Big Gay John the Artist is coming in today.
He got bumped.
We're going to talk to David Allen Coe on the phone at 8:30.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, which, by the way, we should pull out our song so people know what we're talking about there. And also, there's a guy on my phone. This is great. This is just a great story. You guys want to hear a great story? This one is it. Here's a guy. His name is Frank. He just found out that he won $1 million.
How'd he do that?
From iWon.com.
Oh.
And I'm going to put him on the air right now because this is a great story. Frank.
Hello.
How you doing, bro?
Good. How are you?
Good. Now, Frank, you just won the $1 million from iWon.com.
Yeah.
And what's so great about Frank's story, normally I wouldn't put a guy on just won $1 million, although that's exciting in itself.
People do that.
But Frank isn't like a big money guy. He had a job, was making about, what were you making?
Currently I'm making about 40.
Yeah, and you were making what, about 20 grand a year when you had your girlfriend?
Yeah, about a year and a half ago I was making like 20.
How long were you going out with your girlfriend?
We were dating for about 2.5, 3 years.
2.5 years this guy was dating a chick. He was
Put in 2.5 years.
He was making about 20 grand. She told him basically, that she couldn't see herself dating someone making under $75,000 a year.
Really?
And she kind of implied that he would never amount to anything.
Right, like you don't have any potential and I got to move on.
They were living together, dating 3 years, and she dumped his ass. Right? Is that pretty accurate?
That's pretty accurate.
All right.
But she knew the exact figure that she couldn't live without.
Yeah. So she kind of made a decision about him based on monetary stuff. And
she couldn't make her own money. He had to be making $75,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She couldn't make the 75, but he needed to.
Yeah.
Our chick's great.
No, that girl, how?
Chicks. They're raised to think that some guy's supposed to support them. And that's the truth.
Oh, boy. I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Right. So...
I wonder what I am.
You're a chick.
I was raised to think somebody was... Well, how come nobody's come along yet?
Well, you screwed up. It's the way it's set up. You're supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be working.
I never wanted to... I still want to make my own money.
There you go. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to this guy's story for a second.
I'm just saying, there's some women who think of doing it.
All right, we're going to get back to that, too. All right. Tomorrow.
Women. Wow.
So anyway, dude.
Yeah.
So you were making $20,000 a year. She basically gave you the heave-ho because you weren't making any dough. And then you won the $1 million. And she doesn't know you won the $1 million.
I don't think so.
So we're going to call her right now and tell her.
Now you're talking.
Now I'm talking. I can't wait. What is her first name?
Her first name's Dana.
Dana.
Now, have you kept in touch with her?
Actually, not really. Not that much.
Gary, get on the speakerphone and tell me
where we are.
This is going to be great.
Hey now.
Yo, what's up?
Having a cigarette.
My wolf. Now, hold on, man.
Would you like to
what line should I pick up?
Gary's just dialing now. Just give him a second.
Okay.
Would this guy like to get back together with Dana? I hope not.
No. F that.
I hope you learned your lesson.
No, not at all.
What's her name again, Dana?
She's going to freak out to begin with.
Dana?
Yeah.
She doesn't really like Howard.
All right. Oh, this is good. I like this.
This is perfect on all levels.
Perfect. Hold on.
She's on line 16.
Okay. Hi, Dana. How are you? Dana?
Yeah?
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Dana, on the phone is your ex-boyfriend, Frank, who, as you know, let's face it, while you were in love with him, there were problems in the relationship, and you guys broke up. That happens a lot, right? Oh. Listen, it happens every day to couples.
Has she moved on?
Have you moved on? Have you found another guy?
Yes.
Oh, you have. And when's the last time you two spoke?
Probably, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years.
Uh-huh. Now, Frank always felt, he was telling us, that you didn't want him because he really was not a good wage earner. He was making about $20,000 a year. And you were probably hoping for a man who could probably give you a better lifestyle. Am I correct?
No, not necessarily the reason.
Well, maybe one of the reasons.
It falls in with the reason.
It factors in, right, of course. Because when a woman evaluates a guy, you kind of say, gee, does he have a future? Is he a guy ambitious? You know what I'm saying?
Was that basically it? You just didn't see him going anywhere in life?
Well, anyway, Dana, let me put you on with Frank. Frank wants to tell you something.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. Remember, Frank is not a $75,000 a year guy. And go ahead, Frank.
Hello, Dana.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Why don't you tell Dana your good news?
Yeah. I won $1 million.
Congratulations. That's really awesome.
He's a millionaire.
That's really great. I'm very happy for you.
Dana, he won $1 million from iWin.com. He is now a millionaire.
That is super great.
Thank you.
Now, Frank seems to think this would really... You're acting very well, but are you going to hang up the phone and go, oh, crap, the guy won $1 million?
Frank has $1 million?
No, because that you would call me through the Howard Stern show.
Oh, my God.
If you had something to say, you should have called.
Oh, my God.
Well, wait a second. What, he wanted
I wish you the best, Frank, and that's great. But you know what? I got to get dressed.
Wow.
Thank
So you are done with... You will not... wow.
I knew we were due for a hang-up anytime.
Dude, no offense. I don't know, Dana, but maybe you're better off. She said I'm sure we had to bleep that. She said she was a little effing annoyed.
Yeah, I think that's not making it.
She said she's a little effing annoyed that you would call through the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, it was all right until you told her the news.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of...
Can I make a suggestion? And Robin really just hit it on the head. She didn't mind talking to you on the Howard Stern show. When you told her you won $1 million, and even though she probably will never realize this, she got really angry.
Yeah, it wasn't like you called and said, guess what, I have herpes.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, that would have...
I can understand getting pissed off about that.
Yeah, it was, hey, I won $1 million, and she was like, hey, she was fine with that. Hey, good luck to you and this and that. And then she got really mad at you.
Ooh, she burned up.
You know, I'm actually surprised it lasted that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was waiting for it to get ugly right from the very beginning.
Hold on, I got to sneeze.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Is that your reaction to this?
Yeah, I tell you, it was very upsetting.
You're allergic to it.
She said, gee, I'm happy for you, but then, like, blew up at him.
You
won $1 million. You know, that was a very interesting reaction.
Oh, it was psychological.
Wait a minute. Think about it. When did she really start to get pissed? It sounded like when you said the figure.
Yeah.
$1 million. When I said to her, he won $1 million, she was like, hey, I'm really happy for him. But you know what, Frank? I'm a little...
If there's something to say to me.
It's an interesting reaction.
Yes, it is. How come it couldn't stay even the whole time? What's the anger about?
Why couldn't it be, hey, I'm very happy for you, and...
She's moved on.
Right.
She's got another guy. What's she angry about?
Well, listen, maybe it's best you two aren't together. What are you going to do with the $1 million? Have you got another girl since the $1 million?
Actually, I just broke up with my last girlfriend about 2 months ago.
Let's call her.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you know what? One girlfriend's enough.
You know.
And what happened? You won the $1 million. I read that you went to Atlantic City recently and told a couple of girls that you won $1 million, and they did you.
You know, let me just tell you something. The best pickup line in the world is, by the way, I won $1 million.
Really?
Everybody's on board.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, it's been really exciting.
Yeah, Sally, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I don't think women are that interested in money. I mean, if you're dealing with someone who's, like, hugely horrible, why on earth would you be interested in, you know what I mean?
Because women and men, quite frankly, are interested in money. The whole
Not
world
really. I mean, who wants to deal with someone who's, like, a total dickhead all the time? I mean, it's pointless.
Take a look. I could name about 1 million people who are total dickheads, and they get the best-looking, hottest chicks.
And I could name the people who are with them.
Yep.
But I don't think that's the case. And I also think that a lot of women now can make money, too. But I did want to mention that...
I think women can make money, but a lot of women don't. A lot of women make money just, doing the Anna Nicole Smith hustle.
Yeah, but, like, what do they do when they have kids? Should they be out there working when they have 5 kids at home or something?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a lot of times...
but there's a biological imperative to doing that. I mean, what else are they supposed to do?
Who?
I mean... What would they're supposed to have 5 kids and work and make $100,000?
No. A lot of women want a guy who makes a lot of money. Like, look at that woman's reaction who just found out her ex-boyfriend made $1 million. She's like, oh, hi, how you doing? Okay, yeah, I won $1 million. Oh, I'm really happy for you.
I think people are too into money right now. I mean, it's like they'll kill for money. I mean, literally kill. I mean, they'll eliminate a goddamn population.
So there you go. So what are you talking about? So why are you arguing with me?
Well, I'm not arguing with you except for the fact that for women there's like at least a biological imperative. Men do it now. I mean.
Okay. Enough. You give me a headache. Thank God I could hang up on people on this show.
That's a little too early in the morning for that.
Drowning that voice out is really tough. Women have a biological imperative.
Nobody told you to have 5 kids.
Yeah. Don't have 5 kids if you can't afford them.
If you love somebody with no money, love them and be with them.
Right.
But that doesn't seem to be possible.
Well, anyway, dude, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Did you buy anything, or are you just going to put it away and live nicely, or what?
I'm looking about buying a house, I think.
Right.
And probably, like, investing a lot more of it.
I see.
And, a little partying here and there.
And what do? They pay you out slow, or you get a quick payoff?
Well, you can get, like, $40,000 a year for 25 years.
Right.
Or you can get, like, a 1 lump sum.
What are you going to do?
I'm probably going to do the 1 lump sum.
What do you get in the lump sum? $500,000?
I think you even get, you get that, and then you get taxed on it, so you get, probably $250,000 when it's all said and done.
It's awful.
It's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you look at it, and it's like, hey, $250,000, that's awesome.
Yep.
To have, but, you lost, $750,000.
Yeah, I don't get how that happens, I'll tell you that. Yeah.
I think the government should stay out of winnings.
Yeah, leave us alone. It's hard enough.
Hey, Robin, I'm with you on this one.
Louis,
let us have something.
Louis, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, I didn't win $1 million, but can I do that to my girlfriend anyway?
Yeah, let's call her up and tell her you won $1 million.
Call her, man.
Yeah.
Do it.
We should just do that anyway.
Can I win a prize and then tell her I won?
I like that.
You know what it was like? It was like, I know I'm doing better without him. I know I'm doing better without him. And then he says I won $1 million.
I finished myself off.
You bastard. Goodbye. All right, thank you, Louie. Good idea. We'll just have call guys' girlfriends and tell them they want $1 million.
Why not?
Steve, what's up?
Howard.
Yeah.
Listen, this guy's a loser. He's calling up his girlfriend after 2 years, telling her he won $1 million.
Yeah, why not? But his feeling was that he didn't. You know, who knows what the reality is? But his feeling was that it was because he didn't make enough money. But as she said, that wasn't the only factor.
This guy needs to move on and make it. You know, take that money and go down and find some stripper in Vegas and show her how $1 million does for him.
I think that everybody has a fantasy. I know when I got on the radio and I started doing well, my fantasy was to call my first girlfriend, the girl I first made love to, and I was in love with her, and she dumped my ass. And the whole thing, and my fantasy was to call her up and say, you know what, I'm doing well now.
And you did it.
Yeah, so I understand where this guy's coming from.
Absolutely. Howard, you're the best, man.
All right, bro.
Howard, what are the chances of me winning 1,000 so I can be proud of i1.com?
Yeah, you need to call your girlfriend. Hey, honey, guess what? I just won $1,000. Yeah, we're gonna do. We don't have anything right this second, though. I'm sorry. We can't keep giving away stuff every second. Although I could have given that guy a trip to the WWF No Mercy pay-per-view on Sunday.
Wow. Oh, is he gone already?
Yeah.
Give it to this guy. He's a winner.
So you got enough.
There you go. Hey, I could always use more.
You know what's funny? He gave us that opportunity with his girlfriend.
Pete, you're on the air.
Yeah. Hey, why'd you let that lady through? She was full of crap, man.
I hung up
That's
on
all
her.
women are after.
Women are after money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you lost $40 million. Come on.
There you go.
40
million.
Wife's at home. Well, you made the money, and when you got enough, she said, okay, it's time to split it up and go about our way.
There you go. All right, thanks, Pete.
Yep.
All right.
You know what? My call waiting's going off. Nobody calls me at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So
who is it? Go check.
Go check and see who it is.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, conference is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Wait,
do it again. You messed up. Go ahead.
All right, call. Hello?
Hi. Why did you do that?
What?
You put me on you put me on the radio.
You know, you should have Robin at least try it. Maybe it would have fooled me.
Bitch.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good luck to you, man. And congratulations on the mill.
Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Happy to see that. Okay, that's i1.com's Millionaire. It does happen. Dreams do come true. Got to take a break. We'll be back with the whole show. Got to talk a little sports. A lot of sports went on this weekend. I got to understand a few things. We got a couple of questions.
And I got to say, TiVo is the greatest invention.
Why? What'd you do with it?
Weekends.
You taped everything?
Well, it's not like I'm taping, but I've got one game going in one room and another game going in the other room. And when I hear something in the other room, I can run back and rewind it and see what happens.
Are you charging back and forth? Which is better invention, TiVo or vibrating chair?
Let me think.
See, you go think about that. We'll be back with the answer right after these words.
You're listening to a man whose ratings are still not as big as his nose, Howard Stern.
Speaking of ratings, I was reading in the newspaper, because I never pay attention to this crap. Only guys in the newspaper do. Like a couple of weeks ago, they were saying I sucked and that my ratings were going away. Now I read my ratings are up. But they say it's because I'm in a contract negotiation. That's
if it wasn't for your separation, you'd be in last place.
I know. The radio reporters really want me to fail in the worst frigging way. It's a no-win with me.
No matter what.
I don't know what it is with radio reporters, why they resent me so much. I know Hinckley does, and Minnelli definitely does. But my agent thinks Minnelli is just pissed because we didn't hire him for a job. But I don't know. But, that could be.
You know what the move is?
I don't even know the guy.
You know what the move is with all these writers? It's like, I think our show's been #1 in New York for some ridiculous, 38 books in a row or something.
Right.
But if we go from a 9.9 to a 9.8, the headline is Stern down. Stern ratings down.
Now it's like Stern up, but still not as high as a year ago when he was an 8. So I'm a 7.8 instead of an 8.3 or an 8.5. I'm like, well, statistically, isn't that almost a dead heat? What do I got to do to prove that I'm good to these guys? Not that they've proved anything. I mean, Minnelli's never written a nice word about me, and Hinckley, forget about. I think since I came to New York, he's been the radio guy, and he's not as bad as he used to be, but he's
begrudging.
Yeah, so now the ratings are up, so that kind of kills the story about how bad I suck and all my ratings are disappearing.
Right. Why'd you ruin it?
Because some guy I remember just about a month ago, a guy from the Wall Street Journal was putting together a whole big article about how my ratings are slipping all over the country and that I'm pretty much over. Even though I was #1 everywhere, I wasn't as high.
Yeah, you weren't as #1 as you were.
So now I went up, but I wonder if he'll write that. But I doubt it. I'm sure it'll be, it's not so great.
He's back.
Yeah. But it's embarrassing for the couple of days that you got to weather this, because people come up to you and go, I'm sorry you're doing so bad. I go, well,
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You going to be all right?
Yeah.
You know who always calls me when that happens, and it's so weird?
Dominic.
No, my mom.
Oh, your mom, yeah.
My mom calls, and she's, like, worried for my future. She's like, are you okay?
Well, tell her we've been doing this for 15, 20 years
she
already.
She doesn't understand. She reads that...
And she believes it.
She reads that the demise is coming, we're all going to be able to work in a week.
I know when my ratings were at the very, very top, although who knows what that is. They never really printed anything about it, except... Now they'll print if I'm down from the top.
You know what they used to print when, we have these major things going on. They would say, well, what's he going to do now?
Yeah, the guy
can't sustain that.
And Hinckley wrote today, yeah, Stern's up because of his contract negotiation. I'm like, really? That's the reason I'm up?
People get excited about contract negotiations?
And I'm not in a contract negotiation in the sense that no one has, there is no negotiation. Mel said to me, here's what I will pay you, and take it or leave it. That was it. What is the negotiation?
It's not like we're doing it on the air.
No. If you want to, how exciting would that be for 4 hours? I would do the negotiation on the air.
It's not like it's the content of the show.
That'd be cool. I don't think Mel would do it. Mel's very firm. He said, this is all you're worth, and that's it. There's no negotiating with the guy. The guy owns the world. It's not the same guy that I used to negotiate with. You say, hey, okay, you get a little more.
Who you sat across the table with.
Right. I mean, listen, I understand that. I'm a small cog in the wheel. I'm a small part of what's making the company go. I mean, I'm certainly not worthwhile. I wouldn't court me.
Why?
Why bother? When I only make a few measly million for the company.
Last night I'm watching the Mets game. Bobby Valentine. The Mets decided they didn't want to offer him a contract extension. He's not doing well enough for them.
Can you imagine?
You know what the rumor is?
He's not doing good enough?
Well, no.
Bobby V?
There's friction between him and the front office. So last year, they gave him a 1-year extension, which everyone thought was weird because he took him to the playoffs last year.
What could the friction be?
Well, because... a lot of them felt that as good as he did last year, should have done better.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how were they doing without him? Not well at all.
So now they're in a position where his contract is up. He can start talking to other teams.
He's a free
October
agent.
31st. He can start talking to whoever he wants.
Right.
So he could theoretically win the World Series in the next week and a half and then be free to talk to whoever he wants.
I'm in love with the new coach of the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing great with the Jets. Jets won yesterday.
Isn't that funny? And they were playing the guy who refused to stay with the Jets.
Yeah, that Belichick dude.
And have you seen this Al Groh? Have you seen his press conferences?
No.
He makes Parcells seem like a sweetheart.
Really?
He's even angrier and more cantankerous than Parcells.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's short on answers and just, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I guess you have to be that way to make the Jets win.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, the Jets are winning big time.
Man, they look good yesterday.
Yeah. Was that a crappy team they were playing?
No. Well, New England had lost their first 4 games, but then they'd won 2 against good teams, so it looked like New England was starting to make a big comeback. So it was a pretty big game.
Right.
Plus, it's, coach against coach, the guy who left with the guy, and he's supposed to be this defensive genius.
Yeah.
And they ripped his defense apart.
Yeah, Giants won, too. I watched a little of that game, watched a little... You could tie up your whole Sunday with games.
That's... yesterday was a sportsman's dream.
And yesterday here in New York, it was beautiful weather, and I had to go out, and I had stuff to do, so it was like...
torn.
I was like, should I stay home and watch every single game, or should I go out and live my life?
Some of the games are opposite each other. I mean, there's so much New York sports right now. Like the Jets and the
Yankees.
Oh, Jets
were
and Yankees.
on at the same time.
Yeah.
Here's what your day could have been. It was Giants.
Even
at
the Jets and the Giants overlapped a little, didn't they?
Yeah. It's the Jets at 1. The Giants at 1. Then it was the Jets and the Yankees at 4. And then it's the Mets at 7:45.
Or something.
I didn't even know the Mets were playing last night, but they won.
And they were on till 11:20.
They delayed that game trying to wait for the Yankee game to end. They should have been playing by about 7:45, but they didn't start playing until like 8 o'clock.
Think the Yankees are going to beat Seattle?
Yeah.
They are.
They have to win 1 of 2 at home.
El Duque is on the mound tonight.
El Duque. El Duque loses games.
El Duque has never lost a game in postseason.
That's right.
Is that right?
He and his brother are 12-0 in postseason play.
El Duque's on fire.
Yeah, I mean, he's
going to the game?
He's unhittable. The game's tomorrow night. I'll probably go if I feel any better.
And you probably go if you don't feel any better.
Right.
But, see, Howard, the thing that you're missing is the only guy who lost both of these, Yankee games is their, he's their worst pitcher for the playoffs. It's just
right. I think that was terrible.
Yeah, Nagel, yeah.
The only reason
I didn't even know Doc Gooden still played for the Yankees.
Oh, yeah, he's there for relief.
Had no idea. I was shocked when I saw his face.
But,
he gets to ride on the bus, I think.
It's El Duque and Clemens and Andy Pettitte. Those are the three best, Yankee pitchers. And, and they won all their games against these teams.
Shouldn't they have held on to David Wells?
Yeah, I still like David Wells, but Clemens pitched a
finally pitched a brilliant game.
Wells could have done it.
One hit.
Right.
Howard, you know who the scariest guy in the Yankees is that really you should be afraid of? Have you seen their closer, this Mariano Rivera guy? The guy weighs about 110 pounds, really tall, doesn't speak a word of English, and just throws the fastest balls you've ever seen. And he just set the record for postseason play. He's gone 33 in the third innings without giving up a run.
My favorite player is Scotty Brocious on the Yankees. I just like the guy.
They were saying he's in the best field is barehanded. Like, I mean, he'll run up to a ball, catch it barehanded, and throw it to first, get him out.
What is going on? What did he just say?
You're a mess. I never know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he said.
I think he said Scotty Brocious will barehanded ball.
He's one of the best. They said he's one of the best barehanded third basemen, picking up a ball barehanded, throwing to first.
Yeah, he's good.
But you haven't noticed the Yankees bats have woken up.
Yeah, I do notice.
Except for last night. But besides that, they've been hitting the crap out of the ball.
Well, yeah. You got to hear this. So John invites me to a birthday party for him.
Yeah.
He's having a birthday.
He's throwing a party for himself.
And when is your birthday? October what?
4th.
October. Oh, all right. So he's having a birthday party. Tells me we're going to go to a restaurant this weekend.
Yeah.
I said, I'd like to go to this. I'll probably show up. I got something to do. I want to go out and see my parents, blah, 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 blah. So, Jackie walks in and goes, you ever wonder, he says, here's a guy, has no money.
Right.
No money. Can't even get a cab, can't pay for anything. He's throwing himself a birthday party in a restaurant.
I wondered if we
this is pay your own.
Yeah, you never told me that.
Yeah, I did.
I did you pay your own?
I sat there and I said, well, are we paying?
Yeah, I've done this before. Everyone just sits down and eats and has a good time. I mean,
I thought it was a party. When you
threw a party.
Well, it's just a reason to get together. I mean, it's always been fun.
And have you ever come before? Because it's his birthday, people will pay for him.
Sure. No, it's not about that.
The funny
I don't mind paying for you, though.
His birthday was weeks ago, and he had a little get-together with somebody.
No, I didn't.
You told me you were going out your family.
With Stein. No, I had dinner with Stein.
But he said to me the other day, I said, why are you throwing a party now? And he said, well, nobody acknowledged my birthday.
Oh, I see wants gifts.
She can never take it. You can't joke with her. She takes it wrong.
That was the truth. Nobody acknowledged my birthday.
Maybe it was said in jest, but it's true.
But I don't really care.
Where'd the joke come from?
So I guess I'll have to throw my own party.
I used to do this every year. We used to have dinner. Like Dan Foreman would come. And we'd have a bunch of people.
All right. Okay.
Have you ever been invited before?
No, I'm trying to figure out
how
you pay for it. But okay, now I understand. All right, good.
That's what I figured. We must be splitting the check.
Right. Well, am I supposed to bring you a gift?
No. I'm going to send you emails and say no gifts. It's nothing like that.
All right, okay. I'm just trying to figure it out.
But it would be nice.
No, I don't want a gift.
Not necessary.
I really don't. That's not why I would do this.
All right, okay. I just wanted to know what it is. I don't mind paying for myself. I'm just trying to figure out how you were throwing a party. I'm glad people are paying.
At this point, you should just bring John McDonald's gift certificate so he can feed his family.
I wonder how he's going to get there with nobody else to pay for the cab.
All right.
Anyway, so we'll get back to the Yankees. So, the Yankees.
I'm not done with you yet?
All right. Well,
go ahead. What about the Yankees?
So tomorrow night, the Yankees play. If they win, then they clinch. So obviously.
Right, I know.
And tonight the Mets could
clinch.
The
Mets clinch. I know. John always talks about the Mets like they don't exist.
You don't think the Mets are going to kick the Yankees' ass? I think they might. I really think there's I would almost bet money on it.
I think there's a
great chance of it.
There's more pressure on the Yankees to win, but I think the Yankees are a better team.
No.
I mean, what?
I think they're very equally matched. I really do. I think they're very evenly matched, and I think the pressure's on the Yankees.
I like these, you know, in a way, I'm not looking forward to a Subway Series because I can't believe these idiots who walk around like, this is my team.
People will be crazy.
Oh, did you hear people going, hey, we lost last night.
We.
It's always weird. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, where do you involve?
Have you ever seen a guy who's depressed the next day after his team loses? Like,
yeah, I know a doorman.
And then I get over it before I go to sleep.
I know a doorman who I see every day. He goes into a major tailspin when the Jets lose.
Well, what about the people who walk around in the jerseys? You know, like during this whole time, they'll be wearing their paraphernalia.
Yeah.
You know, to show their support. That helps the team, you know, because I'm wearing my cap.
Well, you know, Gary's got 2 of his, you know, Met jerseys. So,
you wear a Met jersey?
Yeah. My name on
it says Delabate on the back.
Right. Do you wear that to the game?
No, I never wear it to the game.
When do you wear it?
Here.
Yeah, I've seen you wear it.
Yeah, I wear it here, but usually it's under my jacket because it's so cold here. To wear something over it.
He always has his Mets jersey on.
And Gary, you know, don't you have a home and away one?
What'd you say?
You know, don't you have a home and away jersey?
I have 2 jerseys. Yeah. I didn't go
Well, when they're playing away, he doesn't want to be wearing his home jersey.
Don't you have a Yankees jacket you wear?
You know, on the plane.
Don't you have a Yankees jacket you wear?
I barely wear it, but you bought it for me, so I think you feel it every once in a while. But, you know, all the way home on the plane, you know, Gary had his Met hat on, you know.
I had my Met hat on because I didn't take a shower, as many people had baseball hats on the plane.
2 jerseys, a Met hat.
I wasn't wearing my jersey. I told him the Yankee hat all the time, too.
Yeah, when do you see me with a Yankee hat?
Never.
Come on, Gary, come on.
I see you. I've never seen you in a Yankee hat.
You know,
John, do you wear a Yankee hat? Yes
barely,
or no?
Barely.
Yes or no is the question.
Barely.
Yes or no?
I wear my Disney.
Yes. Oh, you wear your Disney hat?
Yeah.
That's very cool. No, really. Yes or no?
I barely wear a Yankee hat.
Do you wear one?
Every once in a while.
What's once in a while? Like once or twice a week?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe like once or twice, like a month.
No.
I mean, you know.
No.
You know, don't you have a Jet jersey too?
No.
Oh, okay. So
I don't have a Jet jersey. John loves to lash out, boy.
Right.
Oh, it's not funny that you walk around with the Delabate Met jersey?
Delabate.
Batting cleanup.
Delabate. Where do you wear that? Where do you wear that out in public?
No. Yeah, he wants to the show all the time.
He does?
I wear it here.
Yeah, but then do you have to go walking around all day?
No, because I have my jacket on.
Well, why are you hiding it?
Because because my name's on the back and I don't want anybody to see me.
Then why wear it at all?
Except for the TV cameras that I hear.
So you like it here?
I like wearing it here. I like wearing my Met jersey on camera. I really do.
But you're wearing a jacket over it.
Well, sometimes I take it off.
I'm going to reveal my Met jersey.
I have my Mets jersey. I'm ready to go in.
It's funny because you guys were doing a funny rap the other day. You and Rob were doing this whole rap about... I can't believe, aren't you big people who go to the games all the time and wear jerseys? And I know, you said people who know that much about baseball, don't they scare you? They're scared. And I thought to myself, you guys talk about Star Trek like it's like, I mean, I don't know what goes on. And Buffy in those shows?
Oh, those are important shows.
I think that's equally goofy.
No, that's important stuff.
That's pretty good.
Trust me, I know it's...
Buffy outfits.
Yeah, I ain't dressing like Buffy.
No, but you know as much about Star Trek. I
don't wear the Buffy shirt.
You guys know as much about Star Trek.
We've never dressed up like Klingon.
You know as much about Star Trek.
You probably know more. You probably know more about Star Trek than I do.
I don't know anything about Star Trek.
Well,
Howard, you haven't noticed, Gary?
You never watched Star Trek?
I hate that show. And I hate all the offshoots that go with it.
Really?
Never been to
noticed Gary's new, fashion thing that he does now?
What is he doing?
Gary's got every color of Puma sneakers that you can imagine.
Like 3 or 4 pairs
so
of
he's
Pumas.
like today he has his gray ones with the yellow.
Let me see.
And then he matches the color with the laces, so he goes out and gets yellow laces.
No.
So tomorrow he'll wear the gray and the red ones, and then he'll have the red laces on those.
Oh, man. Is that going on?
No. When you buy a pair of sneakers, these are the laces that come with them.
Okay, right.
It's as simple as that.
Right.
So you think this shirt matches these laces, Howard? Howard, do these match?
Wow. Yes.
No,
your shoes match your shirt, and then the yellow
brown shirt.
Coordinated.
No, that's a gray shirt.
It's a brown shirt.
That's not brown, Gary.
Brown.
Gary, that is not brown.
It looks great to me. But
Gary, which are your Mets sneakers?
It's not as gray as his teeth, but...
They match your teeth. That's a great shirt, right?
Yeah.
You think that's brown?
First of all, can I tell you something?
You think that shirt's brown?
It's brown. Those are the gray stripes on it. Brown shirt. Light brown.
Do you think that's brown? That's great.
It looks great to me.
I see a lot
Stand
of
up.
gray.
Let Robin look. She's good at this. She's a girl.
I was just looking at the colors and
maybe this
gray.
reflection off his teeth.
There's nothing brown in that. Where do you think that's a brown shirt?
All this color that is in stripes is like a tan color. That's not a gray color. Those are gray stripes.
I wonder why he thinks his teeth are white.
But you know what? The funniest thing was that I got in late and I pulled the shirt.
But it's not a
in
brown
the
shirt.
dark.
It is not a brown shirt.
It's a tan shirt.
Really?
No.
That's tan.
Yeah.
It's as tan as Greg gets.
Yeah. That's a tan gray.
Gary, how many pairs of Pumas do you have in different colors? Be honest.
3.
Oh, come on.
3. I've got...
You told me you almost have the whole collection.
No, I don't know. You keep saying...
What are you into a Puma thing?
John keeps saying... John just says stuff and then it becomes true. John goes, you have the whole collection, right?
I need the green one.
What is it? Now you have like gray Pumas with yellow...
I got the gray with the yellow stripe. I have blue with the yellow stripe, and I have black with a brown stripe.
And you get different laces for each one?
No, it's what comes with them. In other words, these are the laces that come with them.
All right.
I don't go out and get like
special laces.
Why do you need 3 pair?
Because I wear sneakers the way other people wear shoes to work every day.
So why don't you just wear them, and then when they wear out, buy a new pair?
Well, I like having different ones. I like having different colors.
Puma is a very better style sneaker, ball.
Why do you need different colors?
They go with different outfits.
Which one goes with your Delapate Met jersey?
Say, what are you wearing?
You look good.
Why is it so hot?
Yeah. I wish you were wearing your Mets jersey today.
Yeah, because he just peeled down.
Yeah, you look good.
Delabate. I didn't realize Delabate was
It was given to me. I didn't go pay to have it done.
John got fatter, man. You got like 5 chins today, bro.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Big jiggling.
That's a shame.
When you came out the other night, when we were at the hotel and you came down, and you had like some sort of sweatery shirt on, and your hair was slicked back, I noticed that you had like a relatively large belly.
Belly? Look at his face. His head's getting like all bloated like Ross.
But he gets a funny... John gets a funny look at his face, like he knows it's true, but he doesn't know what to say.
No, I don't really care.
Ross gained some weight, huh?
No, he lost
took off?
Yeah,
good. All right.
But he has a big head.
Right.
Yeah,
You
right.
notice his head.
When he gets fat, it goes right into the
cheeks and the chin. Yeah.
But no, he got thin again.
Oh, good. That's all I like about it.
I mean, and Gary, you not gaining any weight?
No, I'm not gaining any weight, John.
The way I watched you attack the food over the weekend.
No, you look like you put on a few pounds.
I haven't put on a few
pounds. This guy is a chocoholic.
Really?
In fact, on the plane, I gave him my chocolate brownie because I knew he was like, oh, get a load of this. So we're on the plane. Some guy comes back, a fan, to give us 2 chocolate chip cookies, one for me, one for Gary. I come back from the bathroom. Gary ate my chocolate chip cookie.
That's not the way it went.
Wow.
Oh, the guy came back.
Did you or did you not eat my cookie?
Shut up, John.
All right.
The guy comes back and gives us 2 chocolate chip cookies.
One for me, one for you.
I ate one.
Right.
John decided to go sleep in another part of the plane so he could sprawl out. He was gone for like an hour, so I got hungry and I ate it.
Right.
So he ate my cookie.
That's how it went.
Another funny story.
Yeah.
He ate my brownie.
When you get on a plane, you gave it to me, John.
I know, because I knew you were salivating looking at it.
Just shut
Those
up.
big lips were looking at my...
When we get on a plane, right, John and I were flying coach.
Right.
So it's sort of weird because people think we make a ton of money and that we fly first class and there's a little more where we go. So we walk through first class. We walk through business class. There's a guy sitting in the back row of business class, and he just starts making this huge scene. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Coach? You guys are flying a coach? I can't believe it. Oh, my God. So I'm like, all right, now I feel like a jerk. We're fine.
Right.
I go and I sit down. The guy comes back to coach. And he says to me, I can't believe you guys are coach. This must be humiliating for you. And I said, only every time you bring it up.
Right.
But then he brought me a cookie.
He's busting your balls.
No, he wasn't. He really was. He really couldn't believe it. He goes, I'm going to call on Monday and tell Howard. I go, Howard has nothing to do with this.
I didn't book this.
I go, this isn't Howard's gig.
This guy was still going when we got the baggage claim.
Yeah, baggage claim. He was still carrying on. And he wasn't like, he thought he was really helping us.
Right.
Like he couldn't believe
my cookie didn't stand a chance. Then everywhere we went, Gary would ask the limo driver to stop so we can get some chocolate mints. No. So he would go into the deli and get chocolate mints and a pack of cigarettes.
I really? Get a Snapple, and I would pick up like a peanut butter cup or something.
Oh, yeah.
Howard, I'm fine. I know what I'm doing.
Then he starts telling me that you might want to...
I've not gained a pound. This is the fat bastard.
I'll tell you why he's not gaining a pound.
Why?
Because he's smoking like a chimney. Then he tells me that he wants to go on a drug to help him stop smoking.
Yeah.
You know that drug that you take?
Yeah.
I don't remember, Gary. You can tell me.
Zyban. Zyban this week.
Even though 1 in 1,000 people who take Zyban have a seizure, Gary don't care. He's going to take it to stop smoking.
I didn't say it was...
Can't you quit smoking on your own?
You did already. You can
Jesus
do it.
Christ. All I said was I was thinking about quitting smoking, and I was thinking about taking this.
Right.
All I said was I was thinking about it. So now John's got me,
Yeah.
And
well, thinking about it.
Wow.
John, you should think about getting thin and think about supporting your family.
My family is fine, and the only thing that I should worry about being thin is my wife.
Fat belly.
She doesn't care about it. Why should I care?
Right. Wow. All right, well, listen, you guys had a fun weekend.
But you should see Gary smoking cigarettes. It's like
I was out of control this weekend. I knew I would be.
Really?
In Gary's mouth,
I thought you smoked 6 a day.
Let me, John, can I just finish the sentence?
In Gary's mouth, the cigarette looks like the size of a toothpick.
He smoked 6 a day, and right now he's about up to next April.
No, I don't smoke. I really smoke about 6 a day. I don't smoke.
One thing about cigarettes you got to realize: it only gets worse. It doesn't get better.
But I don't smoke. But I know how it operates, how I work. I don't smoke when I get home. I generally don't smoke at night. Maybe once in a while I'll go out and get gas, but that's like part of the 6, right?
You know who he is
But
now?
hold on, let me finish.
But tell him about the weekend.
But what happens is, I knew I was going away. And when I'm going away, it's like I can smoke whenever I want. So I knew I was going to. Plus, I was drinking most of the weekend. But I was smoking a lot this weekend.
And then he was pissed because somebody stole his cigarettes at the whiskey bar. It's like, someone stole my cigarettes.
But today, it will go back to about the same. You know what I mean? Like, I won't be smoking a pack a day now that I'm back.
May, I'm going out for toothpicks. I'll be back.
Well, that could take a long time.
I don't know how you got back into cigarettes. You had it all beat. What happened? I wish I understood.
Brought me back in.
Hey, Casey never showed up for work today because he's saying it's the airline's fault. Here's Jim. He works for American Airlines. Hi, Jim.
What's up, Howard?
Hey, tell me what you learned.
Dude, Casey was supposed to take a flight back to LaGuardia last night, and the flight didn't get canceled. It was just delayed, and I think he was being too much of a pussy to take it.
Nah, what do you mean by that? He wouldn't get on a flight? He wouldn't wait?
No, because Casey probably thought the plane had a problem. You know how he gets crazy, and maybe he felt he didn't want to.
So it wasn't American Airlines' fault?
No, it was not.
How long was the plane delayed?
3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours.
Yeah, but you'd still get on it.
Yeah, I'd get on it if I had to get back to work.
He wasn't even supposed to get in until like 11 o'clock last night anyway, and with the delay, he would have gotten in around 2.
He didn't fit here.
That's right.
I don't like to miss my sleep.
And you know what, Howard?
How long they delayed the plane?
How long? Why did they delay it? Because the aircraft going into Nashville was delayed.
It seems like more and more flights are delayed now.
Well, there's a big problem in the FAA is getting all over the airlines.
Yeah, I used to fly to L.A. a lot, and I never once had a delay. It was always around like clockwork, and lately, every time I go, it's 3 and 4 hour delays, and you're sitting in the airport, you're like pulling your hair out of your head because you're going, I could have been in L.A. already. Instead of sitting here, I would have been sitting on the plane.
Right, you hate
too many planes is the problem.
It's too many or too little?
Here's what they did.
There's too many planes.
Too many planes. Here's what they did was it LaGuardia or Kennedy a couple of weeks ago? The FAA said, not only can the airlines not add any more new flights between what they call rush hour, but they might even have to take a few away.
Really?
That's there's so many that there's traffic. It's like being on the highway. There's traffic getting out of the airport.
Okay, actually, that's LaGuardia they were talking about, and the Port Authority put a restriction on any new flights going in and out of LaGuardia.
But haven't you seen what happens? Even if your flight is taking off on time, I mean, if they put you on the plane when you're supposed to go, then you have to sit and wait for a spot on the runway.
Oh.
You know,
watch that. There's a line of like 25 planes in front of you.
I can't take it.
There's too many.
These guys got bumped up to business when they flew, and she said no because the 1 o'clock had gotten canceled.
Yeah. So then everybody's in.
Howard, go through JFK, man.
Well, whatever. I don't know. I just don't want to go to L.A. anymore because I can't take the flight. It screws me up. And like John's sick now. I get sick from these flights. It's too many hours on the plane. You get messed up.
And it's weird, too. You'll be on the plane, and nothing makes you crazier. You know, it's taking a little time to go, and then the pilot will come on and go, we're looking good right now. Right now, there's about 17 planes in front of us.
Right.
That makes you crazy.
And like, because Tim Stack called me and said, hey, we'll come out to L.A. this weekend. We're going to do a table read, Son of the Beach. We're starting up new episodes. And I'm like, well, you know, because we're talking about the scripts and this and that. And I said, I ain't coming.
Right.
I can't take it. I said, put me on a phone conference. I'll listen to the read that way.
Hey, by the way, you have a great reputation on the airlines. Every time I get on a plane, a stewardess will stop me to say that they had you in first class and how you're like the nicest guy.
I'm always amazed by that because what are people doing to get the reputation that they're not nice guys?
People are rotten.
She said somebody was being mean and you would like save the day or something.
Somebody was giving her a hard time about their meal, and you actually offered up your meal to the guy.
I think I'm getting an incredible reputation because that's not the case.
No, she was pretty on level. Maybe I don't have it all right, really? but it's been several times where people just say,
yeah, I don't offer my meal to anybody.
People were saying like, oh, I had Howard, and I told him that my brother was a big fan of the show, and he offered to sign an autograph. And I guess sometimes with people,
I just do it because they're handling my food, and I don't want them to poison.
But I guess sometimes if you're a celebrity and you get into first class, I guess sometimes people throw like tantrums or get.
Well, here's what I do: I get in the plane, I sit down in my chair, and I wait for it to be over. What is it? How would I bust the stewardess's balls? I can't even think. But I see people, man, they sit in first class, and they think that suddenly they just were appointed the King of England.
And they want to be served.
They get the shoes off, they got the socks off, they get settled in with the blankie.
You think they were moving in.
John's a coach. His shoes come off before the plane takes off.
That's disgusting.
No, I put him back on. It was only for a second.
John, that's disgusting.
I put him back on.
I've seen guys, I don't even understand this.
I did.
Like a husband and wife, and they both had their shoes and socks off, and like they get up and walk around the plane, and then the guy goes to take a leak, and I'm like, you're walking into the bathroom with no shoes? People can hardly hit the aim on these moving planes. It's just pee all over the place.
Yeah, don't they feel the wet when they walk?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But you know what, Howard, you know what the weird thing is?
Yeah.
Having flown like first class business and coach, when you're in first class or business, they treat you like a king.
Yeah.
When you're in coach, you are like the guys under the boat rowing with chains on.
Cattle.
They could care less. And it's so funny because when you'll fly out business class and they'll be so nice, and you come back the other way and they're like, get it yourself.
Yeah, it sure does make you feel bad.
Asking for a blanket is like,
You want to tell them, hey, I've flown first class. You guys used to treat me good.
Remember me?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, in the American Airlines, the first class is like, they have beds now for first class.
It goes down to a bed.
It goes back, they have a compartment.
Oh, they've done that now?
Yeah, it's like a whole bed. You can just...
Really?
It goes completely flat.
I know, I was on a British Air first class. You have your own room.
Really?
Yeah,
they have these partitions, and it goes completely flat. Ooh. So you're almost alone.
Does it vibrate?
Oh, it doesn't vibrate.
All right.
But then they're virgin, they'll give you a massage.
Wow. Well, anyway, thank you, Jim. That clears up the KC thing. So he could have been here.
In Casey's defense, maybe he met a guy.
Louis, go ahead.
You're cute.
Yes, Louis. No, Louis. I think Louis at breakfast.
Yeah, we're in the diner.
So,
Louis wanted to talk about how the Subway Series would be the start of Armageddon.
Yeah.
I think so. So anyway,
the city will be locked down.
If the Mets win tonight, they're playing tonight. If the Mets win tonight, they're in the World Series. So it looks very much like a Subway Series.
Yeah, part of me.
Hello?
Louis. I know you part of me
Howard
dreads the Subway Series because you're gonna see everyone walking around. Hey, we're gonna win, or we're gonna win. Like they're the team or something.
But I'm with Louis. I think that gunfights in the Bronx are not at the stadium
Gary.
so much, but just people in general.
Right.
Gary.
Yeah.
I saw you at a game once, and I was looking down at the stall, and I saw your underwears. It looks like a truck peeled out on them.
Like a what?
Like a truck peeled out on him.
Like a what?
A truck peeled out on him.
Oh.
He's looking at my.
I didn't know it was him till he came up.
Dude, I can tell you right now that's not true because I do not make a number 2 in stadiums.
Shut up, Supermodels.
All right. I can't even understand that guy. Chris, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
I got a big crush on you.
Is this a guy or a woman?
Gee, just my luck.
I'm a guy.
You know.
See, you said gays never come up to you. Here it is.
Is that flattering in any way?
No. And as a matter of fact, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, come on. It's got to be flat.
And you have a crush on me?
Yeah.
Are you hot?
11.
Are you hot?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want Howard to do to you?
Just tell me. Let's see.
I want him to kiss me on my neck. On my feet. Oh, my God.
I want to rub your hard abs.
Is this Scott the Pace?
Like, I think you're so sexy. I love your hair.
Thank you.
Blue eyes. And I love your nose, too. People make fun of it, but I love it.
What would you do to me?
Oh, man, I would kiss you all over. Oh, my goodness, I'm so nervous right now.
I'm touching myself.
Oh, my God.
Want to sit on my nose?
Oh, don't make fun of me.
With your big smelly butt?
Don't make fun.
La, la, la.
I'm not making fun. I'm coming on to the guy. Trying to make his fantasy. I'm trying to give him some phone sex. You know what I do to you?
What?
I'd shave you down.
He'd run his way.
And I'd let you join my lifting group. And then I'd look at your tight, muscular butt. And say, oh, it's so muscular.
Oh, shut up. Stop making jokes.
All right, get out of here. And then
I'd talking about real love, and look at what you're...
Then I'd chop you up into a million pieces. All right. Big Gay John is here, speaking of gay. Big Gay John, the artist. Maybe I turned him on, too. This guy was raped when he was 9, and he loved it. I'm fascinated. On TV tonight, who's playing?
Mets.
No Yanks.
7:30.
Because they got to travel back to Yankee Stadium.
Travel day, coming back to the Yankee Stadium.
All right.
They're saying, like, this is the way it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to take it at home.
I take it at home. Yeah, Major League playoffs on tonight, and of course Moesha.
And then Monday Night Football.
The Mets are on Fox, Howard? Is that the deal?
The Mets are on Fox.
Because they move everything. I get confused.
Me too. I can't even figure out when they're playing.
For this one, the Mets have always been on Fox, and the Yankees have been on NBC.
Meet the Parents, the Ben Stiller De Niro movie, #1 again at the box office.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. I had dinner Saturday night with Ben Stiller.
You actually got together.
Actually got together. Gave me a call, said, let's get together. Got together.
How was it?
Where'd you eat?
Nobu.
How was it?
Nice. He's a nice guy. He was a good guy.
You enjoyed yourself.
Enjoyed myself. Had a nice time with him.
And he brought Marsha Brady with him?
Marsha Brady was there. Marsha Brady is his wife. And they've only been married a couple of months.
5 months.
5 months. And they only knew each other like a year or something before they got married.
Is that not enough time?
I don't know. It seemed kind of sudden. But
Who paid Aaron?
Ben picked up the tab.
Wow.
Ben picked up the tab. The first time in my life somebody picked. Here's what happened. We're sitting there, ate a beautiful meal, nice guy, had good conversation, whatever. You know, it was very pleasant.
Wasn't difficult.
No, it was fine. And
but you always say you don't know how to act or what to do and
yeah, he came over my place first. And so I hired a car to take us down there. So I paid for that. In all seriousness. Then we go down to Nobu.
It wasn't completely free.
Yeah, it wasn't a complete free night. So then we get in there, we ate the dinner, and the check comes, and they lay it sort of in the middle of the table, and he grabbed it before I did.
He immediately grabbed for it.
And I said, I insist on paying. And he said, no, I'm telling you, next time you'll get it, I want to pay. I almost died of shock because nobody ever picks up a tab around me. Nobody. And I mean nobody.
He did have back-to-back $25 million weekends with movies.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that wasn't Ralph with it.
Yeah, but I think he's screaming poverty sometimes, I think. You know, not poverty, but I think...
Get out of here.
I think he, you know...
There's no way.
It's hard to get along on $5 million a film.
I guess.
Jeez.
So anyway, he went and picked up the tab, this guy.
That's good.
You mean, well, you haven't ever been out to dinner with David Spade, have you?
No. Oh, one time we went to Mr. Chow's. I think we all chipped in, though.
Oh, it was one of those?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember, really. I don't know how that happened.
What about when you're out with Stamos?
I've never gone to dinner with him.
Yes, you did. But I guess
there was a
somebody
group of
else
us.
was...
Yeah. You know, I don't know how, but I'm telling you, I almost went into cardiac arrest. They almost had to revive me right at the table. I'm telling you.
You need to snap back to reality and go out with Ratso and Ralph.
Yeah, get back to the real world.
Yeah. So, you know, we sat there, and then he picked it up. And I said, listen, let's go 50-50 at least. I said, it's so silly for you to pay.
You are so ingracious.
No.
Let the guy do what he wants to do.
No, I want to show that I would pay, too.
You can take him out.
Did you go on after that?
No. I was tired. I went to sleep.
Yeah, we had one of those nights the other night, by the way, too, where we all went out to dinner, and John left early.
No!
John left like $20.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything.
You had a salad. You had
a cucumber roll.
You had a cucumber roll.
$4, $8.
And no, not at that place it isn't. And a couple of beers.
No, not a couple of beers. One beer, which I didn't finish, and then I put $20.
Oh, if he didn't finish, he didn't have.
No, I put $20 down. I thought that would cover it.
30 would have been a little better, but that's all right.
Oh God!
You leave a tip.
How much did you pay, guy?
Well, I put my credit card down.
And how much did you pay?
Put his credit card down, and our buddy Danny put his credit card down. Danny said, "You know what? You're hardly going to come to L.A. Let me pay." But we were going to split it.
Okay, so I paid 30. You paid nothing.
No, you paid 20.
Wow.
20. Sorry.
Yeah. Dominic, hi, you're on the air. Dominic Barbara from Power of Attorney, the new television show.
You know, I keep watching, so I never see Dominic.
First of all,
let me ask you a question.
Pick up a check with me?
What'd you say?
When did you ever pick up a check with me?
That's true. Dominic's always been very generous. That's true.
Now you've said
I should say that is very true.
Is he worth a lot of money?
Dominic, yeah. Dominic his practice is very lucrative.
Howard, did you read the note that Fred sent us about Dominic's show?
Yeah, that's interesting, Dominic. Let me ask you something. The poster for your TV show, Power of Attorney, why are you shoved in the back? Are they trying to hide your fat?
No. Well, first of all...
Is it like when Carney Wilson...
Yes, that's exactly what Fred said. It's like Carney Wilson in the Wilson Phillips video.
First of all, broadcast news, the newspaper, is that what it's called?
No.
The paper that comes out?
Broadcast.
It says that my show is #1 of all new syndicated shows in America.
That's not what I read.
That's right. We were 2.4.
Good. Well, listen, I'm happy for you, but why do they hide you on the poster?
Well, I was added at the end. Does that sound good?
Because he's fat. They don't want him to be seen.
Thursday night at Robin's Affair. We'll see how fat I am.
You're right. You know, you don't look at Dominic and say, I got to tune in.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, my shows are the highest rated. I'm 1 out of 2 now.
I believe that. I mean, he's the interesting one. He at least carries...
I keep trying to find him. All I see is Jeffrey Feiger.
I just wonder if Dominic's going to ruin his practice, though. He's acting like... Dominic, you put it on a little.
Of course.
Well, they all act like pit bulls.
Yeah.
I think, in some bizarre way, I think that actually helps his practice.
Does it?
People look at that and think, like...
He'll fight for
I get calls all the time for Dominic.
Yeah.
All the time.
Dominic's a great lawyer, but when I see him on TV, he's putting it on. He's like,
Your Honor, I object. Didn't do a fact claim.
You know what? The cases are somebody arguing over a dog and who's going to get custody of it, and they're acting like it's murder.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, from the show Power of Attorney, I've been getting a lot of big cases.
Have you?
A lady from South Carolina called me up. Someone stole her chickens.
Your Honor, these chickens, I eat chickens, Your Honor. The butt chicken was shaking in its coop.
All right. Thank you, Dominic.
See you Thursday.
Good point.
All right.
Bye.
Are you going Thursday?
Yes, I am. Robin having one of her big child abuse fundraising things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to that.
The annual.
Yeah, I always go to that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it helps. Because you know how I'm concerned about the kids. I'm always trying to help.
You don't want to be hit in the head by them.
I'm just concerned you'll hit me in the head if I don't show up. Yeah.
I'll be hosting the auction this year.
And Robin, you should auction that vibrating chair of yours. That would be a very valuable thing.
What am I going to sit on? You're the host of the auction?
Yeah, hosting the auction.
Wow.
Very proud.
Thank you very much.
They tapped me.
What is it? Is there a dinner involved? Or
There's a dinner. There's a cocktail hour, a dinner.
Is Big Gay John the artist coming?
I did not know if he got a ticket.
We got to get Big Gay John the artist. Oh, and also David Allen Cole will be on the phone. Get out some of my racist songs so we can explain to people what's going on with that. You know, I need to play those. Meanwhile, there's a whole bunch of songs that black guys are putting out with the N-word in it.
Worse, right?
Oh, well, that's been happening for a while.
I understand that time is running out. I understand that time is running out. I understand that time is running out. I understand that time is running out.
What?
Go to track 2.
Is that better? More N-word stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that has N-word in it, too.
The track 2 is the one you want. That's why I played for you.
That's a real wild song.
That's an old song.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of songs. Hey, anyway, later this week, also, let me remind everyone, it's National Mammography Day, October 20th. If you'd like me to give you a breast exam.
That's this Friday.
That's right. If you'd like me to give you a breast exam, call 1-800-44-STERN. Are a lot of the ladies calling in?
We're getting some. We're doing
getting
okay.
some?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have a good lineup.
Okay. Well, I'll check for lumps. I don't know that I'll feel anything or know what I'm doing.
Things on a person's chest are not lumps.
I need to check them, though. Come see, let the doctor feel.
I know where the lump's going to be.
Right. Okay, why don't we take let's Feel You Up Friday. Let's
No, her breasts.
And by the way, the Halloween promotion seems like it's on track.
What's going on?
Well, we got a girl. As a matter of fact, I got to talk to you. We got to post a picture of the girl.
We tried to on Friday.
No, I know that. But the pictures you sent me are more than just the girl's face. I mean, they're goddamn pornographic pictures.
You just want, like, a headshot.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Don't reveal the whole thing right away.
Jeez.
Plus, I don't even know that... Were those pictures from a magazine?
She sent them to us. I said, I need pictures to put on the website. She sent them to us.
Well, let me talk to you about it. I gotta...
She doesn't know how to promote herself.
Right. We got a girl who is going to have sex with one of the listeners.
She has agreed.
We're going to hide her somewhere in the tri-state area. And then everyone on Halloween will go looking for her. Whoever finds her gets her.
Have you got any idea where yet?
No, I haven't thought it through at all. It just seems like a great idea. You know? I just can't wait. Can you imagine this? Halloween, everyone looking for a chick, and whoever finds her gets her?
Oh.
And you're going to give guys clues like during the show, right?
Right. I might hide her under my console. Yeah. I was thinking about that.
I thought we'd put her like in a trash bin somewhere.
Man. Yeah, hide her in some garbage.
Really, man.
Cover her in garbage. All right, we'll figure out where she's going to go, and then we'll give you...
bury her alive.
Yeah, and by the way, Big Gay John the artist is next. He was raped at 9 and loved it, and he's here to talk about it right after these words.
Part of this tape will be a Donald Duck. The following part is is named a squeaker.
Yeah. Jackie Way Too Many, Heineken Martling is Filthy New Oleo CDF Jackie, now available coast to coast on Oleo Records this Friday and Saturday, October 20th and 21st at the Riviera Hotel on the Strip in Las Vegas. For MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Jokeman, visit jokeland.com.
There was a big ad about Jackie in the paper yesterday. What was that?
I don't even know.
There was some record store. They're giving away an answering machine and a Jackie.
Yeah, it's a Sam Goody giveaway.
Wow, Jackie, you really hit the big time.
Picture of Jackie, and then did you see the cover of his album?
Yes.
He has a picture from today on it.
Huh? Here's a picture of what?
From, like he's an old guy on.
Oh yeah. It's the old Jackie.
It's the Methuselah Jackie on the album.
Right. He looks great.
It's a picture from this century.
Yeah. He usually has a picture of himself as a 12-year-old.
I know.
When he was a gymnast. Yeah.
Every place, I'm walking around Los Angeles all weekend. Everybody says, you look great. What the hell are they talking about?
Look at the cover of that album.
They lie a lot out there.
Hey, by the way, we have new episodes of Son of the Beach coming out, and we're in the middle of script development, writing new scripts and things. And there's a movie producer in one of the scripts, and his name is F. Jackie Abraham. And it's very funny. Very funny. So, yes, so look forward to that.
That's great.
F. Jackie Abraham.
You better hold up my CD to bit.
So, that's coming out soon.
F.
Jackie Abraham. That's laughing. Yeah, it's very, very funny. Where am I? Okay, I'm just trying to think if... okay, let's go to one phone call, and then we're going to go to Big Gay John, the artist. This is Pook. Pook, what's up?
What's up, Howard?
Hey, man.
Hey, dude, I have a question about that Find a Porn contest.
Halloween, Pornoween, we're calling it. There will be a porno star hidden somewhere in the tri-state area. Look for her on Halloween. If you find her, she's yours.
Hey, listen, Howard, I live in Orlando. I don't know my way around New York. I don't want to get lost in the Bronx or something.
Well, let me tell you something. A lot of people are flying in for the contest.
Could he, pay somebody to be his guide?
Sure.
Can I do that?
Yes.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, you got to, listen, no one is excluded, men or women.
Cool. Hey, if I can't go, can they try to win the tickets to WWF?
Here's a question. You ready? Let's
Yeah.
see how well you've been paying attention to the show.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play you a song now.
Okay.
Who is the guy who recorded this song? You ready?
Yeah.
I recuperated quick. I was thankful for that. I was only in bed for a week and a half. The very first day I was up on my feet, I went to the supermarket down the street. I shopped all around and I filled out my order. My groceries were bagged by a fat nigger porter. The air conditioner was broken. I was ferocious, 'cause it was hot and that nigger was sweating on my groceries. Some niggers never die. They just smell that way.
There you go. Who wrote that, and who wrote that? Because as a matter of fact, the guy we thought that some people were accusing of writing it is going to call in and clear that up.
Dude, is that David Cole?
That's not David Allen Coe. He's calling in.
Oh, man.
But it turns out it isn't him who recorded it.
No, I don't know the name.
We know
bro.
who recorded this?
Well, what's the guy's name that we said his name is? The name he goes Alias.
Don't know, Howard, man.
All right, you win.
All right.
If you had known, we would have disqualified you. The name is Johnny Rebel.
Howard, I love you, man.
Just answer this question.
Yeah,
How many pairs of Pumas does Gary own?
2?
Oh.
You're
you don't
wrong.
pay attention at all. Jesus.
I'm nervous. Howard, I'm nervous, man.
Gary owns 3.
3. Howard, I've been
How many Mets jerseys does Gary have?
One with his name on it.
And?
2, Howard.
Yeah.
2 is right. That's it.
At home and away.
Man.
There was another question I had, too. Oh, who was sick in L.A. all weekend?
Oh, that was John.
There you go.
Very good.
All right,
win.
you won an exclusive trip for two, including airfare and hotel to the WWF No Mercy pay-per-view on Sunday, October 22nd in Albany, New York.
Albany?
Could that be more obscure? Call your local pay-per-view provider to order airfare, airfare and hotel accommodations courtesy of Priceline.com. Thanks, bro.
I love you, Howard.
Right, hold on.
All right.
Pook wants to get in on the pornoween.
And doesn't know how to get around New York.
Big Gay John, the artist, This is going to be weird, I'm sure.
You know, I happened to run into him in the hall, and he doesn't even have to tell you who he is.
Yeah, you know exactly.
He's big, he's gay, he's Big Gay John, and he's never been the same since that rapist climbed on. He's big, he's gay, he's Big Gay John, and he's never been the same since that rapist climbed on.
All right, Big Gay John, the artist, is
Hey,
here.
that's really cool. I like it. Could you do that one more time?
Sure, we could do it. We could do that 20 more times. Big Gay John.
Could I have a hey, listen, could I have a drum roll, please? That's not quite enough.
Big Gay John, relax, will you, pal? Big Gay John.
He's way happy.
Don't act so gay.
Oh, don't act so gay.
Big Gay John, by the way, you don't look... Oh! All right, here, just calm down. Calm down, sit down, relax.
It's like a three-ring circus.
I got a three-ring circus.
Hello, Robin.
Hi.
Big Gay John, you actually, I don't think people would walk down the street and say you're gay. You look very... Put the microphone back by your mouth. Leave it alone. There you go. All right. Okay. Guy's very on
He's
fire.
like a attention deficit disorder
I kind of take over, you know.
Yeah,
I have
all right.
a tendency to.
Big Gay John, you don't look gay, is what I'm saying. You're not an effeminate kind of guy.
That's my problem.
Right.
I'm too tough.
You're tough looking.
And I am tough.
You got a muscular build.
Right.
Very muscular.
Right.
Right. You look like a restaurant owner more than anything.
A what?
A restaurant owner.
I did have a restaurant.
Did you really? Yeah. You look like a restaurant owner.
Yeah.
And you are big and tough, and I would imagine most men don't even know you're gay.
Absolutely. You're right.
Right. Okay.
That's my problem.
All right. What
Why
happened?
is that a problem?
You were raped at 9, you said? All right. How did you get raped? And don't be too graphic in the rules.
It happened in a car, in the back seat of a car. I was picked up when I was hitchhiking.
You were hitchhiking at 9?
Yes. I was coming home from art school, and it was...
Oh, my.
It was kind of midday, and...
what were you wearing? Short shorts?
No, I was just wearing regular clothes.
Clothes?
Nothing to turn anybody on.
All right.
And, you know, I was just a little kid coming home from art school, and I had to walk like 10 miles up into in the woods is where we lived.
Yes.
Upstate New York.
Okay.
How come your parents didn't provide transportation for you?
My parents dumped me out. Are you kidding? They didn't want anything to do with me.
My kids bitch when we don't have a car for them for like 2 seconds. I mean, listen to this guy.
Everywhere.
Got to walk 10 miles to art school.
Exactly.
So you're hitching.
Yes.
And a man picked you up?
Yes.
Just one man?
Yes.
And was he an older man?
Yes.
He was.
30s, 40s.
30s or 40s?
Yeah.
And did you sit in the front seat?
Yes.
You did, okay.
Yes.
And you got in, and what was this guy? Was he naked? Was he...
No, he had a short-sleeved white shirt on with his unbuttoned to show his big hairy chest.
Right.
And he, the minute...
was he wearing a sundress or...
No.
Regular pants?
He was a tough dude, okay?
A tough dude, yeah.
Yeah. And I was a little scared of him. And then he kind of put his arm up on the back of the seat. And he kind of pulled me close to him, and then he started rubbing my leg.
Yes.
And
was he attractive?
Yeah, he was very handsome, but in a very evil way. He had kind of an...
Like Dracula?
No.
Or like Jackie?
Oh, come on.
I'm just trying to understand.
More like my poster.
Right.
And he had a kind of an evil quality about him, but he never said anything.
Right.
We never spoke. So anyway...
He put his arm around you.
Yeah.
And he's not saying a word.
He's not saying anything.
So he's trying to comfort you, make you feel as if you were at ease, put you at ease because you were hitchhiking and you were clearly nervous. You were scared.
Right.
You think so?
Right. Well,
I had no idea what was going to happen.
So he put his arm around you.
And he went to lock the door on my side, so I couldn't get out.
Now, did you have any gay tendencies before this, or did this
were you attracted to girls?
Yes. Never was I attracted to girls. I used to look at like the way you guys look down a girl's cleavage.
Yes.
If they're dressed. I used to look down at a man's chest to see his chest hair.
Really?
Yeah, when I was like,
Robin, did you do that as a little girl? Did you look at men's chests and get turned on?
No, I mean, we looked at boys. They didn't have any hairy on chest.
Yeah, I got to go take a shower. Big Gay John's making me feel dirty. All right, so anyway, so you would look at, all right, so you're sitting there, the guy locks the door, puts his arm around you. Does he pull over to the side of the road? What happened?
Well, yeah, we...
trying to warn my audience.
He did say this. I do remember now. He did say, let's pull down this road. So we pulled down this dirt road, which is a, it's kind of a shortcut to the main highway.
Okay.
And it's very, very frequently used. So it was pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
And during the week, there's not very much traffic up in that neck of the woods.
Right.
So he began pulling me over to him and kissing me.
Really?
No, while he's driving?
No.
He's over on the side of the road, Rob.
He pulls over on the side of the road.
The guy was not Tommy Lee.
This dirt road. And it was in the it's in the woods.
Was he a good kisser?
Not really.
No.
But of course I didn't know.
Did you resist at all, or did you just go with whatever was
No,
going on?
I did not resist at all.
Big Gay John did not resist.
Because you know what? In fact, he really was very, very excitingly sexy to me in a way that, but I didn't know. You see,
right, because this was your first experience and you were a young boy. You didn't even know about sex, really.
Exactly.
All right. Had you ever kissed anyone before that? I mean, in a sexual way?
No.
No, okay. So he began kissing you, and did you think, and I'm not going to struggle to get away, you're enjoying it?
Right.
Right, go ahead.
And so he opened his shirt, and he took his shirt off, and he opened his pants. And
he was nude?
No, he had
underwear?
He had his pants pulled down to his knees.
I see. And did he have underwear on?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
And you could probably tell that he... That word, Big Gay John. I'm trying to keep things clean. All right. So in other words, you could tell he was excited.
Oh, yeah.
You could, yes. All right.
And then what?
Well, then he kind of pulled my head. We went...
Obviously, you must have been good at it because he enjoyed it.
Yes.
He did. And what did you think? You were like, this is very bizarre.
I was scared, very scared.
Because you had never done this before.
I thought I was going to get arrested for doing something bad.
Right. You thought you were the bad person.
Yeah. And then we went, he said, let's go in the back. So I went, I
went in the back seat? You did? And then he raped you?
Yeah. And it was very painful.
Very painful, but you liked it?
But I liked it, yeah.
Yes.
Then he had a blanket, and he wanted me to go in the woods and lay down in the woods on a blanket with him.
Yes.
And
You mean he didn't have enough? He's already had sex with you twice.
He did it 3 times.
3 times?
On the blanket in the woods?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was nobody around, and it was amazing because anyone could have watched this very easily.
Right.
This is amazing.
Very romantic.
It really was. I wish it could happen again.
Really?
It never happened again. He never came by that spot again.
No, but let me understand. So afterwards, did he say like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you to shut you up" or anything like that? Nothing. He said you obviously liked this.
Actually, when it was all finished, he wanted to take me, home back to the farm in his car.
Right.
And I said, okay. So he put his shirt on, and I kept feeling his hairy chest and his hairy belly. And he says, oh, you like me, don't you? And he smiled and pulled me over to him. And I says, no, I don't like you. I remember these words exactly. I don't like you, but I like your hairy body.
Right. Hey, boy, Gay John.
I knew what I wanted when I was a little tot, all right?
Right. Now, you clearly must have been a little traumatized, no? No.
Yes, of course.
Did you go home and tell your parents?
No, I was scared. I thought I was going to be put in jail. I thought I was going to have a baby.
Did you? You did. You thought you were pregnant.
Yes.
I
know nothing.
You look a little pregnant, actually.
Well, that's because I'm nervous.
Okay. So, in other words, Big Gay John, the artist.
Yes.
And did you start having sex with other boys after that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. You waited.
I had to take to the milk machines instead.
A milk machine? You used the milk machine? Yeah. On yourself, you used the milk machine?
You know.
Yeah, he was a farm boy.
At the farm.
Can you use a milk machine as a sexual apparatus?
Yes.
You can.
It's very good. It's very nice. You spit in it, and it's electric. You spit in it. Okay? Then you put it on your
all right. Okay, there we go.
Tool, and away you go.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, like if it doesn't kill the cow, it won't kill you.
It was fantastic.
Can they get a gallon out of you? Oh. No kidding.
But then, you see, what I used to do is, behind the barn were these big stacks of hay.
Yes.
And now, mind you,
I'm afraid to hear this.
I really don't want to eat or, everything comes from a farm, right?
Right. I don't eat stuff from a farm.
No, now they call it organic, you see. Yes.
All right, so after the rape, you started to use milking machines on yourself.
Yes, because I was scared. I wouldn't go near the town anymore.
Right.
But I would go behind the barn. There were these big stacks of hay.
Stacks of hay, yes.
And I'd sit there and I'd take a big piece of hay and I'd light one end of it and, really turn on and then put the...
you would smoke the hay?
Yes.
And hay can get you high?
Yes.
How old were you? At 9 years old you would do this and then attach the milk machines to yourself?
Yes.
Wow, it was like a date.
Oh, it was fantastic. Better than a date. Of course, there was no problem.
Do you own a milk machine now as an adult? Do you ever use it?
No, not anymore.
Isn't that dangerous? Can't you mutilate yourself?
No. They're very safe.
I'm going to have to buy one of those.
Check it out.
Milk machine.
Howard, you'll never be the same.
I'll fall in love.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Stern, Big Gay John has to ask you something.
I'm not Harry. Leave me alone.
No.
Right. Is this about helping you with your Find a Man?
Yes.
Okay, let me set this up then.
Okay.
Big Gay John.
Why can't he find a man?
Yeah, why can't you find a man? You're a good-looking guy. There's no question about that. See that.
You're outgoing.
Yeah.
If I could, I wouldn't be here, okay?
You kind of look like, I'm trying to think who you look like who's famous so people could picture you. You look like a Danny Aiello or something.
No.
No?
Someone said I look like the guy on that new TV show.
You look like a police commissioner or something. You know what I mean? He looks like
he could be like a highway patrol kind of guy.
You look like kind of like a George Steinbrenner or something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
But I see him like a guy with the mirrored glasses who comes over to your car after pulling you over.
Yeah. It's really going to turn on a straight guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
My whole demeanor, isn't it?
Well, I should show him a picture of KC. He'd probably like that.
No, he's not my type.
No, hey, KC, you're on the air with Big Gay John the artist. KC?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm a guy short in the old weightlifting crew this week. Wonder if Big Gay John wanted to get on the team.
All right. You lift at all? You like to lift weights?
I lift weights 3 times a week.
Well, you look like you're a big muscular man. Michelle, what's up?
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Are you buying this guy's story?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. It doesn't sound believable
to me. I could give you dates and streets and areas that you never heard of that this took place, and then believe me, it's true.
Big Gay John's on the level.
Why don't you believe it?
Because first he said that they didn't talk, and then next thing you know, they're having this conversation.
It was a rape.
Take him home and all this. I don't know.
There was no conversation. All he says to me was, let's get in the back at one point, and then he said, as we were leaving, and I started, caressing his body, he says, oh, you do like me, don't you? And I said, no, I don't.
There was very little conversation.
That was it.
I don't like you, I like your hairy body.
That's right.
Let's go to Fred. Fred, what's up? Fred?
Howard.
Are you the man that raped Big Gay John?
Yes, I am, Howard.
Well, he loved it.
No, I just want to tell you, I want to blow my breakfast all over the dashboard.
I know. This is a pretty intense story. All right, let's get to Big Gay John's point. The reason Big Gay John is here sharing his story of rape, he has a drawing of a man, and I'll show it on TV when we have the TV show.
Oh, he has a particular type he's looking for?
Yeah, did you draw that picture?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
All right.
This is the most gorgeous.
You're looking for Luciano Pavarotti, it looks like.
Really?
Not really. He's not hairy enough. I saw him already.
Well, you're looking for Dominic Barber, then.
You know why?
Right. You have drawn a big, overweight man in bikini underpants with tons of hair all over his body.
He's got to be covered with thick, black, coarse body hair.
That's what you're looking for.
I have a fetish for body hair, man's body hair.
All right, so what you're saying is...
his armpits. They're beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like you could braid his armpits.
So if you could find a man that looked like that, you would have a good time with him.
Are you kidding? This would be like
You'd marry him.
You'd marry him. I would marry him. I would want to marry him on this show like a Fellini flick. We'd have a fantastic time.
He's looking for a Luciani Pavarotti type, but covered in thick black body hair.
His back, his arms, his legs.
Everywhere.
His stomach, but a big, big belly, a huge belly.
You want that.
Oh, yeah. Covered with hair.
It's amazing what turns some people on.
Yeah, listen. It takes all kinds.
He looks a little like Scott the Engineer, actually.
Except for...
You better keep...
Scott, march yourself in here. I think we found a match.
Come on, let's see, Scott.
Yeah, come on in and take your shirt off.
You're a beauty queen.
Be careful. I might rape you.
It could be a rape.
I'm very horny. I haven't had anything in a year, so
You
watch
know who's
out.
hairy like that is Ronnie the limo driver.
Yeah. Ronnie's hairy, and so is Gary.
Hey, Ronnie, come on in here.
Howard, I love taxi drivers.
Scott's on his way into his Ronnie.
You bring in Ronnie. Tell Ronnie to take his shirt off.
It's like a smorgasbord.
Well, I think I found you a love match.
One of these two guys got the bill.
Well, Big Gay John, give out your phone number if any gay guys who are big and hairy want to call you.
No, not gay guys, straight guys.
Oh, you want a straight guy?
Oh, yeah,
So this is
straight.
tough assignment.
It's a tough assignment.
Oh, here's Scott. Now, what about Scott?
He's not my type. Forget about it.
Why? Look at him.
Thanks. No.
Wait a second. Hey, Ronnie, come here.
Your shirt, Scott.
Ronnie, take off your shirt. Show the guy your hair.
They got to be about 300 pounds or over.
Oh, okay.
You don't even want a thin guy with a lot of hair?
No. I have a lot of opportunities, but
I can imagine.
I'm very fussy.
Right.
I really am.
So because I know Scott Einziger has a lot of
he's
hair.
too skinny, though.
He's
Tim,
too skinny.
he's too girly.
300 pounds or...
You need her like a wrestler.
Yeah, a tough guy.
Yeah.
Do you like wrestling?
Yes, I do.
Are you the girl because you want a man to overpower you? And since you're such a big guy, you need someone to make you feel dainty and feminine.
Exactly. So I need a bigger guy.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Whoa.
Tim, you're on the air. You need a
Howard.
caveman.
Hey,
That's
I
right.
think I'm going to puke.
Wow, that turns me on, too. Watch out.
I'm listening to this, and my penis is inverted inside of my body.
That's a good sign.
You probably
It's the
took your...
exact opposite of
That's a good sign. Mike, go ahead. You're on the
You
air.
probably took your Viagra
Mike,
upside down.
Howard,
Yeah.
we got to deport this guy from the country. We don't need people like this. I mean, it's getting me sick. I'm driving.
Big Gay John the artist.
Listen, Howard, you know where you can go to find one of these guys for me?
Where?
In Kurdistan.
Tell him to go to Italy.
No, not Italy. You go to the borderline of Iran in Turkey. It's the Kurds.
The Kurds.
Yeah, they're like this.
So why don't you go there?
I can't afford it.
You can't.
Why
all
don't
right.
you help me? I'll pay.
Well, we should raise some money to get them out of here.
Yeah.
Let's
You know what?
get a little fundraising
I'm
going.
thinking of maybe giving them the money, get them out of here.
Yeah, we can spend 3 weeks or 4 weeks there in a cheap hotel. I have them coming up. I have them lined up outside the hotel.
Well, Big Gay John, let me give you a number in case there are men who can respond to your plea.
But they got to be very hairy with a huge, tremendous, big, hairy belly.
All right, Bill, do you fit the bill, so to speak?
No, but I think this guy should just have sex with a bear.
What about that, having sex with a bear?
It doesn't work that easily.
We could sedate the bear. All right, Big Gay John, you've never had farm animals, have you?
Yeah, but I you know.
You gave it up? What animals have you had?
What kind of animals have you had?
You know, the little baby cows are heifers before they have teeth.
Really?
Their mouths and their tongues are fantastic.
Really?
You shove your...
All right, easy. You don't have to get graphic.
And
Big Gay John has had sex with baby heifers?
I shook his hand the other day.
I ain't shaking his hand. Drew, you're on. Are you perfect?
My telephone number is 212-689-3483. Let's get it on, man. I'll make you very happy.
All right, there it is. Big Gay John throwing down the gauntlet. He's having a good time.
Would Eric be his type?
Eric.
Does Eric look like this?
Eric, high-pitch Eric.
No.
Yeah, high-pitch Eric might be it.
No.
Why? You've seen him?
Yeah.
Not your type?
No.
Why?
Not. He's big and hairy.
Disgusting.
He's disgusting.
I'm very fussy, okay?
All right. Wow.
That's why I don't have very much sex, because I can't find them. They're not animal enough.
You had a heifer. I mean, God, how particular could you be? I mean, a baby cow with no teeth. Holy mackerel. You know who you might like? Joey Buttafuoco.
Yes, I would. Yes.
Yeah. There's a guy.
There's one I would like.
That's one that got away, huh?
You know, there was another one that I used to like. He's in prison. He's the one that shot that couple. That what's his name?
John Wayne Gacy?
No.
Shot a couple. Who's that?
Yeah.
Well, Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh, I know. He's son of Sam.
No.
Berkowitz?
Yes, Berkowitz.
Yeah.
You like him?
Berkowitz was very sexy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you got weird taste. Holy mackerel. Wow. Berkowitz.
I mean, I don't approve of
what he did.
But just as a physical piece of meat,
if he could have found you.
He was very, very
very
sexy.
attractive.
Yeah.
If he could have found you, maybe he wouldn't have killed
There's someone for everyone. Michelle, are you on the air?
No, it's true.
Oh. Why don't you call yourself Michelle and get a date with Big Gay John here? All right, listen, 212-689-3483 for Big Gay John the artist. Thank you, Big Gay John.
Listen, I wanted to ask you, can Big Gay John return back if we don't find something for him this time and continue this whole thing on?
Well, let's digest what's happened here today before we make any promises and see what happens. And well, let's get an update if somebody answers your call, and let's not jump ahead.
Okie doke.
All right, Big Gay John.
Got it.
Gary, get this guy out of here.
Yeah, let's change it. It'll work out.
All right, Big Gay John the artist, everyone.
Yeah, give him a hand.
You don't like Gary either.
Gary won't do it for you? This guy right here? Can't have sex with him?
No.
No? Shocked.
Oh, Gary.
Very fussy.
Sorry, he's rejected.
Bye, Big Gay John.
He's big, he's gay, he's Big Gay John.
Yes, sir.
And he's never been the same since that rapist climbed on.
Give me a wire brush.
Big Gay John. He's Big Gay John. And he's never been the same since that rapist climbed on.
All right, yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we played you race songs, and somebody gave us an article somehow saying that maybe this was David Allan Coe, the famous country singer.
Yes, there were all kinds of rumors that he had put out a whole album.
Right. Well, he's going to call in later this morning and answer.
As Johnny Rebel.
Answer the charges. As far as I can tell, he didn't do those songs, but he might have done some other songs.
Well, we got to find out. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, we're confused. Tomorrow, Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, fans of Fred's, should be tuned in for that. Later this week, National Mammography Day. And also Collective Soul will perform an acoustic song. Coming soon to the show, Heather Locklear, Carmen Electra, and the return. Yes, the return of the Insane Clown Posse.
The Howard Stern Show. Hi, this is Chris Rock, and you're listening to the guy who would be the first one to get his ass kicked repeatedly if a race war ever broke out. Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern Show.
So what? I've gotten my ass kicked by the best. The best of any race. Anyway,
we forgot to talk about who was at the Mets games.
Yeah, we will talk about that. I got David Allan Coe on the phone. David Allan Coe is a very famous songwriter and performer. He sang with Willie Nelson, many other country artists. And when we were playing these songs the other day by Johnny Rebel, which I had heard from time to time when Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan calls in.
Right.
Somebody said to me, oh, that's David Allan Coe.
In fact, we were once told that you could buy this album on his website.
Yeah, so I got upset for David Allan Coe because I said, well, we don't know that it's him. I mean, this is somebody just making an accusation. And some of the songs are rather strong. So then I got an article that said that is not David Allan Coe.
And he's been of this for years.
Right. But then someone sent me an album of David Allan Coe where he had a different song that was a racist song. So I wanted to clear it up and give him an opportunity.
Did you hear him singing a racist song?
I think so. I don't know. This is why I try to get him on the phone. And I have him on the phone. David, how are you?
Hang on, just 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, he's a woman.
David's got a broad with him.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey, David, how you doing?
All right.
Nice to speak to you.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you, man.
All right, yeah, well, I was saying...
Are we sure this is the real David Allan Coe?
That is David Allan Coe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I believe it is.
No, Howard, he's in Florida, and he doesn't usually get up early, so it's a big deal for him to get up this early.
All right, well, that's good. I'm glad, David. Hey, who's the babe? Is that your wife?
Oh, it's my girlfriend.
Girlfriend? Oh, boy. She must be...
Is she a white woman?
Is she a white woman?
Married. What's that?
I say, is she a white woman?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. David, clear this up for me. Here's what happened. I'll give you the whole story. I'm on the air, and a guy sends me an album called Johnny Rebel. I play it on the air, and some of the songs are called The House Next Door Was Sold to Niggers. Some niggers never die, they just smell that way. I don't know if you've ever heard these songs. So then another caller calls in and says, that's Johnny Rebel is David Allan Coe. I said, look.
Not true.
Right. I said, that is not fair to say.
Even when we were listening, we said, it doesn't even sound like these are all the same person.
Right. So we said, it is not, we don't think it's David Allan Coe, but we want to give you an opportunity to call in. So then somebody sent me a David Allan Coe record that my wife ran off with niggers.
Yeah.
Now, that one is yours, right?
Yeah, actually, it's called Nigger Lovers.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get the name right.
But it's only one song on an album that was...
Hey, David, where are you? On the Turnpike?
I'm in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's like bike week down here. So
okay.
There are motorcycles going by.
So explain to me, who is Johnny Rebel? Is that a generic
I have
term?
no idea. I've never heard of him in my life.
And you have nothing to do with that?
Nothing at all.
I've
never...
What song? What is the song he did? Do you have that?
Yeah, let me play the song you did, all right? Then you can explain what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
She was moving out. Said she finally found a man who's so much bigger than that scumbag mother ran off with a nigger. And to think I did big black and kissed her lips, him all time.
So that one you did right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you don't apologize for that one.
What's going on here?
Yeah. What is going on? Just tell us what's going on. You're not Johnny Rebel.
Right.
All right. So
But you are a racist.
But you...
That's not true.
Okay, well...
let me explain something to you. First of all, have you ever seen a picture of me?
No.
I did.
Well, my hair's in dreadlocks down to my waist, number one.
Right.
My drummer, his name's Kerry Brown. His father's name is Gatemouth Brown. Both of who are black. Both of who are married to white women.
Right.
And I spent 20-some years in prison.
Right.
And,
did you kill some dude?
Did
you kill a guy?
I grew up in a black society. Just a quick little summation of how I feel. I just read an article by Merle Haggard, and he said that he was walking with Earl Campbell, a football player who's also a friend of mine, and Earl said to him, how's it feel, Merle, walking around with a big nigger? And Merle told him, he said, I've been a nigger all my life, and that's how I felt. I was a nigger all my life, treated like a nigger all my life, and to me,
so the word
it's just a form of conversation, but the records itself, if you take the whole record in context, you can pick out certain things, but they were never meant to be taken seriously. To me, they were funny. I got out on the streets and I started talking to white people that were, prejudiced, and to me it was very funny. I just thought to myself how funny it would be if one of them guys' wives said, "Oh, my last boyfriend was black,"
Right.
That's where I got the idea for the song, and I can just hear this guy going, "Oh my God, you had sex with a black man, and now I'm kissing you in the mouth." And to me, it was just hilarious.
So when you went to prison, in other words, you hung out with a lot of black prisoners, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's very evident in my music and everything that I come from pretty much of a black culture,
And what year did you write this song?
I grew up singing with 4 or 5 guys, like just a cappella, like street singers. And my second album was probably the first rap album that was ever made. It was called Requiem for a Harlequin. I didn't sing on the album. All I did was rap. And it was totally a black rap, And
what did you do? Why did you go to prison? What happened there?
Well, when I was just a young boy, 9 years old, my father married a woman that... when I was 4 years old, that had 2 sons, and she didn't know my father had children. And my father showed up with me and my sister. Well, she wanted to keep my sister because she didn't have a girl, but she didn't want me.
Whoa.
So by the time I was 9 years old, she convinced my dad to take me down to the courts and say that handle me. And they sent me to start Commonwealth for Boys in Albion, Michigan. And then from there, I ran away with some older boys and we stole a car. And then we went to reform school. And then in reform school, same thing, escape and do something else. And so most of my younger life was in and out of reform schools and reformatories and whatever. And then as I got older, by meeting different people in prison and so forth, I got involved in armed robberies and things like that.
No kidding. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Did you kill a guy or something?
I was accused of killing a guy in prison. I was never convicted of that.
Right. Wow.
And,
you had a tough life.
I was accused of it, of killing a guy in the penitentiary.
You had a bad life.
But that happens all the time in prison.
Right. You had a bad life. It's I would classify that as maybe the worst.
Well, you know, to me, I feel like a kid like me that, and I mean, I'm 61 years old now. I'm not a kid anymore, but I feel like someone that was mistreated as I was as a youth and spent that much time in prison over things that, you know, are just not really crimes, so to speak, and to come out of that situation and to achieve the success that I have achieved in the music business, I think is the American dream. And I don't know why. I mean, I know why the guy wrote the article in the New York Times, because he was after Kid Rock. He wasn't after me, and they were using me as a pawn to try to say that Kid Rock wasn't all that he is supposed to be. But you know, you're a personal friend of Kid Rock's. I know that.
Yes.
And I know that you and I both know that Kid Rock is definitely for real. And you know, to me, it was an insult to me. And I wrote the guy back an answer. And I told him that he could say anything he wanted to about me, but he couldn't call me a racist because it wasn't true. And I didn't, you know, appreciate that. And I've got fans in, you know, all over. I've got fans in Sweden and Norway and, you know, Germany and Holland. And if you're a racist, then that means you don't like none of them people.
Right.
And that's just not true. I've had Jewish managers and Jewish lawyers, and you know, it's just an insult to me as a person. And I've been through enough and had enough abuse in my life that I just didn't want to accept that.
Well, you can see where someone...
He hasn't even acknowledged the fact that I sent him an answer.
Well, you could see where someone would believe that you might be a racist based on
They might be misled.
Yeah, where you have the N-word in your song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but, I mean, you listen, why is it enough racist? I mean... You know, I got a lot of friends. Ice-T is a friend of mine, and, you know, different people. Richard Pryor uses the word honky and whitey and peckerwood. No, you know, I don't think he's a racist.
Right. So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, it's just language. It's a form of talk. It's communication. And, you know, when I write songs, in my mind, you know, I'm trying to paint a picture. Because I'm not an artist. I don't have paints. So I can't use colors and things like that, but I can use the American stereotype things that puts a picture in your head. If I say lazy as a Mexican, you get a picture in your head. If I say, you know, stingy as a Jew, dumb as a Polak, working like a nigger, those are just terminologies that I've heard all my life. And to me, when I write a song and use that terminology in a song, it should put a picture right in someone's head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you feel about the homo?
That's the objective of writing songs, is to put pictures in people's heads.
Right. So this is the street vernacular that you've been raised with, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I see.
Not only that, but, I mean, I'm also an actor, and I've been in several movies, and I've got a lot of actor friends. And, you know, they use these words all the time. Nobody accuses them of being a racist. Oh, they're just an actor playing a role.
I see.
You know?
All right.
And so, you know, what's the difference? I don't understand the difference.
You feel like taking a couple of phone calls?
I'm an actor playing the role of a singer.
Do you feel like taking a couple of phone calls from some people?
Not at all.
All right, here we go. Howard, go ahead. You're on the air. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, what's up?
Hey.
You're on with David Allen Coe.
Yeah, for 25 years, man, I've been listening to this guy from his Rides Again album with a setting on the Harley Davidson. I got the album cover in a picture frame on my wall.
Right.
And here's this dude sitting here now talking about how he likes these stinking niggers. These rotten son of a bitches, they ought to all be hung, man.
So what do you...
And he's always been a nigger hater, and now he's in here telling us how great he is. If that ain't country, that ain't a hating nigger song. Come on, no. David, tell it like it is, these scumbag, spoda bastards.
Spoda.
David, you want
to...
David, how do you...
But they're black and bad.
David, maybe some of your fans like the illusion that you might be a racist.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Right.
But that doesn't make it true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And If That Ain't Country's a song about my father, who's dead for 14 years now. And that's what that song's
about. The album away. Goodbye, man. I'm yours.
It has one terminology in there that says working like a nigger for my room and board.
Right.
I don't think that makes anything racist.
I see. So
the rest of the song is not about black people or anything to
But
do with
David,
black
isn't it
people.
strange? This guy's mad at you. He hung up the phone in disgust.
Yeah, because he thought he was listening to racist.
He was hoping you were a racist, and he now
exactly, and I get that all the time. You know, I mean, I get that at my concerts. They'll come to my show and go, man, what's that nigger doing in your band, playing drums? You know, I get that stuff all the time, but it's just not true. And
all right,
you know, we get people that's come there and the only songs they know are the ones they heard on the X-Rated album. I've got over 50 albums out.
Right, I know.
Yeah, he does. I've written some great songs in my life, and I don't want to be known just for that particular thing. One part of my life that I did was out when I was in my 20s.
Gary, what is it?
You know, I was looking at the notes on David Allan Coe, and I saw something really fascinating. Did you teach Charles Manson how to play the guitar?
Yeah, Charles was in Chillicothe Reformatory with me, and of course he wasn't Charles Manson then. He was just a guy in prison, you know.
Yeah, right. So he
wasn't the Charles Manson that he is now these days. And I taught him how to play the guitar. He's a great songwriter.
He's a great songwriter, really?
Yeah, we have Manson records.
Yeah, I know. Did you also won a Grammy, haven't you?
Yes, well, I won a Grammy for Take This Job and Shove It, the song I wrote, and. But, you know, I don't receive any money from any of the songs that I wrote up until 1986.
Really?
When I had to file bankruptcy and they took all the rights to my songs and sold them. So the only income that I have is the income that I make on the road playing guitar and singing. I don't have no...
So you're not a multi-millionaire.
So, David, you don't see a penny from Take This Job and Shove It?
No, sir.
That is sad.
Or any of the other songs that I wrote, like Would You Lay With Me in a Field of Stone for Tanya Tucker when she was 13.
That is very sad. Bob, go ahead.
Great songs, but I don't get any money for them. And the same thing with those with the X-rated albums you're talking about. That stuff was all sold. I don't have the rights to those songs. Those albums have been bootlegged 1,000 times.
Let's take another phone call, David. Bob, you're on with David Allan Coe.
Hey, David. You didn't invent rap. That's the white rapper invented rap, not you.
Oh, get out of here. Well, that guy's a loudmouth. Dave, go ahead. You're on with David Allan Coe.
Yeah. This is Dave from York.
Yeah.
How you doing, Howard? I'm a fan.
Yes.
You're talking about him using the word nigger?
Yes.
Well, he also says that his mom did jail time and got hit by a train.
Right.
So, do you think they're true?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's why I'm asking David. Why should David get... A lot of listeners were calling in and claiming that he wrote songs that he didn't write, and I want to give him a chance to respond. That's all. There's no great mystery there. Robert, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Who is this?
It's Howard.
Oh,
You're on with David Allan Coe.
Listen, he is a racist.
Why?
Because anybody who talks about niggers in a song is a racist.
Didn't you just say the word nigger? You must be a racist.
Shut up, you're a racist. I think you've been hanging around with Daniel Carver too much.
All right. Well, David, so this controversy will continue because some people won't buy your explanation. Isn't that true?
Oh, you know, because that's how they feel, you know.
Right. Greg, go ahead. You're on the air with David Allan Coe.
Yeah, I'm black. I'm a David Allan Coe fan, and I don't know. I mean, I have been for quite some years, and I'm just glad to see him hanging out with Kid Rock because I think they're both cool together. I'd love to see them together. I've never had the opportunity. David comes from a background. It sounds like he comes from a, kind of a rural background, kind of a tough background, and that's the way they talk. And he may well have some racist feelings, may not really be aware of it. I don't know. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me.
David,
really offend me.
But David, your wife didn't leave you for a black man, did she?
Pardon me?
Is the song autobiographical where your wife ran off with a black
woman? Not at all.
No. Did you ever have sex with a black woman?
Oh, of course.
Oh, you have?
That doesn't make you not racist.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I don't know.
A lot of slave owners had sex with black women.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. Well, anyway, David, I guess you've answered a lot of questions. Right?
Right.
He has answered a lot of questions. Yes, he has.
And also, I'm glad we cleared up that you are not Johnny Rebel.
Not at all.
It does something to
clear the David Allan Coe name.
Air.
That's right. And
Howard,
yes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I resent about a lot of these, sort of white liberals that sort of act all high and mighty is a lot of them are closet racists. At least David has the courage to come out and say nigger out in public, which a lot of, white people don't really have the courage to do but think. So,
All right. Well, there you
long
go.
live the redneck and death to the yuppie.
All right, thank you. David, I don't know if you heard all that.
Yeah, I heard it.
No. Guy says, long live the redneck and death to the yuppie.
David doesn't know what to say to that.
Hey, I bet you smoked some weed with Willie, huh?
You know, I don't do drugs at all.
Really?
I never smoked marijuana. No, I'm not a drug user. I'm a whiskey drinker. And that's another thing that, you know, people don't want to accept. That they think that, you know, that I'm some kind of druggie. But I'm not a druggie. And never have been. I'm a single father. I've got a 15-year-old boy that I'm trying to raise.
Right.
And I've never, you know, I play 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week. I pay $8,000 a month child support and alimony to my ex-wife, and you know, I just trying to make a living.
All right.
And,
well, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, people should stop trying to take your living from you, huh?
Well, you know, I just I feel like I had a great opportunity with Kid Rock, you know, going out and opening up his shows.
Yes. And people were
he's a great guy.
And
there's a lot of people that, you know, I get emails all the time saying, you know, that they don't like the fact that I'm hanging out with a rapper. You know?
Right.
But,
so
I mean,
the opportunity to tour with Kid Rock is a good one for you, and then people were bad-mouthing you because they said you were a racist, and
well, they were bad-mouthing Kid Rock because they were saying, here's a guy that's got a son, you know, by a black woman. Here's a guy that claims he grew up hanging out with black people, and that he's got black lyrics in his songs, and he's hanging out with a white racist, and they want to know why. And because it's not true.
Okay.
And if I was a white racist, he would not have been hanging out with me because he's not into that, and I'm not into that either. You know, whether they want to accept that or not, that's not my problem.
All right, well, you've stated the case. And
Are you going to be all right?
You're all right. You don't sound too good.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine. All right.
I'm just 61 years old, man, you know.
You get that cough when you're 61?
You're damn right you do.
Oh, dear.
All right, David, thank you for joining us this morning.
Sure.
All right. You got any dates that you're going to be around this area you want to plug?
No. We're playing for the next 10 days, actually, down in Daytona here at the Iron Horse Saloon. We play down here for Bike Week twice a year. It's the only time I get home, and that's about it.
All right. All right. Thanks, David.
Yeah.
All right. David Allen Coe, everybody. And there it is. He is not Johnny Rebel.
Not at all.
He did not record the song Some Niggers Never Die, and The House Next Door Was Just Sold to Niggers.
That is not him.
That is not him.
Nothing on that album is him.
But he did record My Wife Ran Off With a Nigger. But he claims he is not a racist.
He was a character.
He was a character. And that he was raised in an environment where the word nigger was not considered taboo.
But he says he was taking the attitude of some of the white racists he heard when he was writing that song.
Yeah.
And thinking about what if their wives had been with black men.
Right.
And that was the point of view he was singing from.
So now you have your answer. This is not David Allen Coe. It is Johnny Rebel, whoever the hell that is.
Yeah, we still can't find Johnny Rebel.
The house next door to me's been sold to niggers.
I wonder if this is a character.
They claim to be
maybe this
wild
guy's not a
Indians
racist either.
from the plains. Oh, but they ain't shucking me. They're colored people. We'll make cowboys and niggers our new game.
All right. There it is. Well, you learn something new on this show every day. We'll get to the bottom. Somebody said they saw a video of him.
Really?
So he is some guy, Johnny Rebel.
All right.
Well, he had some life, huh?
Man, oh, man.
Daddy gave him away at 9?
You know, at one point you're listening to Big Gay Johnny going, what the hell was that? And then you listen to David Allen Coe, you go, jeez, what's happening?
There's a lot of unwanted children in this world, and I'm going to tell you something. That's what kills me with this abortion stuff. They want to do away with abortion so we could have more unwanted children. And you see what happens to unwanted children. They end up in reform schools, jails, or in the backseat of a gay dude's car.
Yeah.
And And then we'll wind up with more N-word songs. Anyway, what can I tell you? The weekends are too short. That's all I could say. Especially, I love these weekends with all the sports on TV, and you just feel good sitting at home.
Watching other people work.
If you're lucky, you get to go out to eat to a nice restaurant or something. Damn, that Nobu is good, that fish. I went there with Ben Stiller, #1 in the box office.
Really, man?
2 weeks in a row.
I had a big power dinner.
You're with the #1 guy.
#1 guy I was with. See that?
Was De Niro there? He didn't stop by the table, did he?
No, De Niro wasn't there. De Niro. I ran into...
You are very good.
What the hell's this guy's name?
Who?
Marky Mark, I ran into.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
The artist formerly known as Marky Mark. I heard somebody wrote that in the paper.
Yo.
Marky Mark was with Nobu.
Uh-huh.
Ran into him, and I ran into the recording artist Jay-Z.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
the guy with the
Hard
Hard Knock Life?
Hard Knock Life.
Yo.
Saw him, and he was with Steve Stout, the guy who was on our show. Big, heavyset black man who's a record mogul.
Did you speak?
Yes, I did. Ooh. Said hello. I look very cool walking up to a table full of black people. And Marky Mark. Marky Mark wasn't with the black people. He had his own white people.
Is that right?
Yeah. But all groups except me.
You can move among the tables.
Someone told me it was a star-studded night there that Jenny McCarthy was eating there, but I didn't see her there.
Yeah?
Yeah, didn't see her. So I don't know, but they said she was in there. No one was using the N-word, by the way.
Very quiet that night.
Quiet that night. I decided the best part of being in Manhattan is eating at the restaurants, as you often said.
Oh, yeah.
Ever been to this joint Il Buco?
Don't know.
Mama Lucian, that's some good food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I'm going to get fat as a pig eating. That's down in some place called NoHo.
You don't even know where you are.
Don't even know where I was. On Bauer Avenue or...
Bauer?
Bowser? What is it called? I can't think of the name of the street. Bond, that's what it is. Bond Street. Bond Street. Il Buco. What a joint this is. They march you downstairs to a basement.
Yeah.
They only stick like 4 tables down there.
You think they're going to bump you off, but they feed you.
You think you're in Italy. Get a little vino and,
Mm-hmm. There's only 4 tables?
4 tables. Downstairs. Upstairs, you have more tables.
Ah.
I was lucky enough to get the hustle downstairs because that's the place to be.
The VIP
That's
area.
VIP. Wow. I got the VIP treatment. But whoever was cooking over, they got the best cooks here in New York, the best chefs.
They do.
And they say, really, it's unbelievable. You
That's
sit there.
why you can't just go to one restaurant.
No.
Got to move it around.
Got to keep moving around. That's Fun City. Even Jackie the Joke Man Marling's telling me he's getting out and eating.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Across the street.
Goes to the takeout joint.
You keep threatening to go to dinner with me.
I'll go to dinner with you.
Why not?
We'll get it together.
Good excuse to go to another restaurant.
Love to get together with you.
I'll grab that check.
You grab the check, I'm there.
I'll grab that.
Love that.
You better go now.
I'll pay in advance.
Ben Stiller must have made some pretty cash because he grabbed the check. I couldn't believe it.
He must be. I mean, how could he not be? His price tag went way up after There's Something About Mary.
He's screaming poverty, I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, because he's not making $20 million.
Right. He ain't Jim Carrey money. He ain't making I
was reading that guy from The Mummy, that Brendan Fraser.
He's in a lot of movies.
He makes $12.5 million.
That's crazy.
His movies make money, though.
Yeah, but he just keeps falling into it.
Right.
He's got a lot of movies that didn't make money. Now, what happened with this Elizabeth Hurley, that scab? What happened to her movie?
It hasn't opened yet.
Oh.
Bedazzled.
So she went and did a TV commercial. She didn't know. She's over in England. She goes, I didn't know there was a SAG strike.
Yeah, later I'll have tape of her talking about how she did.
I got to hear that.
I can't wait to
that.
hear her explanation.
Yeah, she's a movie producer. She don't know there's a SAG strike.
And she's got people who don't know. Nobody knows.
No one knew.
It's not like she makes up her own schedule. There are people who have to say, Elizabeth, you have to be here. They know.
I'd respect her if she just came out and said, you know what? I wanted that money really badly. It got the best of me.
I am a scab.
I broke the strike, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. F you to all of you. That I would respect at least. But instead, she's going to say we're stupid. I didn't know.
Her voice is lower than yours. I hate all of you.
I hate all of you. I'm going to use the N-word. What else?
Screw you, darling.
Screw all of you. So much going on. Damn, I got some stuff here to read. I got a couple of minutes here. Let me go through some of this stuff. I ran into Regis Philbin the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we were talking. He's got Celebrity Millionaire. They asked me to do it.
They're coming up with that again. Huh?
They asked me to do Celebrity Millionaire.
Yeah.
And I said, what's that pay? They go, no. What you do is you play, and the money you win goes to charity. I said, you know what? I would prefer, I don't mind standing up on your show telling everyone, I don't want to give the money to charity. I'll take the money. If I win $1 million, I want it.
Then they're not going to let you on, right?
They wouldn't let me on.
No!
They won't let you on. So I said, well, what the hell is in it for me?
You should have told them, look, I had a big loss this year. I need the money.
I said to the guy, I lost half my money. I'll go on Millionaire, but let me win the money.
Yeah, I need it.
You know? If I want to give it to my favorite charity, which is David Allen Co., I'll give it to him. So they said no, but they wanted me to come on. So we just said, come on, do a walk-on. I said, nah. But he said it's a...
Be a phone-a-friend.
He said, it's really going bad over there with Norm Macdonald. He can't even answer one fast finger question.
Is that
They don't know what they're going to do.
They can't get... You know what happened with Ray Romano last year?
Yeah.
He was the last guy there.
Yeah,
so there was nobody to compete with. He did the fast finger. Of course, he got up.
Yeah, so evidently Norm looks like a really retard.
Oh, man.
I was going to go over and just laugh at him.
Yeah, it's really bad to be the last guy.
I go, yeah, that'd be great. Everybody laughing at me. Well, then I saw John Lovett sitting and eating, and he goes, he's on it. He's on Celebrity Millionaire. And he goes, I got news for you. He says, I sit at home. I can answer everything. You get on it. He says, the $100 question stumps you. He says, but they always make it so you get at least up to 32,000.
Right. Everybody gets the 32 because they even let people yell out the answers to you on Celebrity Millionaire.
He says, after that, everyone shuts up. So who knows what's going on? You know what I mean? I'll tell you the truth. I have no intention of going on. Like, Robin does Celebrity Jeopardy. She's smart. I have no intention of showing people how dumb I am.
You know, I'm hoping Norm is sitting there, like, playing it. He's decided he wants to be the last one.
I don't know.
He's not answering the questions. Not that he can't.
I said, ask him gambling questions. He can answer that.
Yeah, tell him you need to bet on something.
Regis said he just sits there and works on the racing form anyway. So it's
really? So he doesn't even care.
Who knows? We got to get Norm on the show. We haven't heard from him in a while.
He's a big Hollywood star now.
I guess so. Man. Too much. So anyway, a couple of things here I wanted to mention. I was doing some reading. Wonder what he's going to bet on the Yankees and the Mets. Norm.
Yeah, I was talking to you in the break about how all the celebrities are now showing up at the games.
Yeah. So the only celebrity I saw was, and this I didn't mind so much because I see Seinfeld goes to a lot of the games.
He goes there throughout the season, yeah.
But Seinfeld's date is always Chris Rock.
Not all the time, because I saw him there the other day. He was alone, so Chris must have been busy.
Yeah, that's his date. But they flashed on Seinfeld and Chris Rock at the game. But you said you saw some...
Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. And
Tim Robbins and Susan Sarandon with all their kids.
All the kids.
Yeah, you never see them at the ballpark. All of a sudden they're there because it's on national TV.
Yeah. They show up. Johnny-come-latelys. Who else was there? Anybody else?
I can't remember now. You know, those were the last... That was the last game I remember seeing celebrities at, but they usually flash on them for a minute. And I said, you know, here are these people, you know, they're diehard fans.
Can't get in.
Sit up in the rafters, can hardly see the game from where they're sitting. And these Johnny-come-latelys get the best seats in the house. Sarah Jessica Parker doesn't even know what's going on.
No Callista Flockhart eating a turkey?
I think they're saving that for the World Series.
Yeah. They usually trot her out on big games and show her eating.
You know what was really funny? The other day I'm watching, and Sandy Koufax, who was a great pitcher.
He was there?
He was there.
Wow. He doesn't go to anything.
He doesn't go to anything, never talks to anybody, and they put the camera on him, and he is stuffing a hot dog into his mouth with the sour. Everything is like falling.
You mean you finally see Sandy Koufax and he's got big sauerkraut hot dog?
Sauerkraut and everything's falling into his lap.
I'd love to eat one of those hot dogs. I eat a hot dog, I gain 900 pounds. Yeah, what's up, Baba Boo?
Koufax is friends with Bobby Valentine. That's why he goes to the...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And he was at their spring training.
Yeah, he goes out of spring training and talks.
I don't even know what Koufax looks like.
I saw him at the Final Four.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good-looking guy for his age. I mean, he's like... I remember he was wearing a tight black T-shirt. I thought to myself, hey, he's in pretty good shape.
Really?
He's got to be 65, 66.
It's like he fell off the planet. How does he have such anonymity?
He hates everyone.
He is another Greta Garbo.
Yeah. He doesn't want to be famous. When you call the Dodgers, like I tried to call the Dodgers just so I get a comment from Sandy about Larry King saying he knew him when he really didn't.
Right.
He doesn't do any. He doesn't have a publicist or anybody. You just have to call the Dodgers. He doesn't do any press requests. He doesn't want to be bothered by anybody.
Won't talk to anybody.
Does he do the signing thing where he gets paid a lot of money for his autograph?
I don't think he does signings.
I don't think
Wow. That's a guy who sticks to his guns.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to see the public.
I remember he wouldn't pitch on Yom Kippur. They couldn't figure out a rotation to keep him out of that controversy. What were you doing in the VIP seats? How did you get those?
Some guy gave them to me.
Because this guy, Baba Booey goes to the game.
Yeah.
And he's telling me a story.
Baba Booey.
He sees Frank Robinson.
Another baseball player.
Another baseball player sitting there. He's there with his son. Gary's with his son. Baba Booey's with his son.
Baba Booey.
So Baba Booey says to Frank Robinson, sign my son's ball.
No. That's not how it went. You're
Go ahead.
off.
Give it to me.
We caught a foul ball, and I waited between innings, and I didn't pin it on my son or anything. I just handed him a ball and a pen. I said,
so what part did I get wrong?
I said, well, you said, I didn't say sign my son's ball. I said, excuse me, Mr. Robinson, would you sign this ball? Like, I wasn't, like, trying to pin it on a kid.
Right.
I just asked him as an adult to sign a ball.
And he said, no way.
Well, he looked at me, he stared at me for a second, and then he shook his head like, how dare you bother me? Like, he was really, really, really annoyed. Right? So then he just turned his back on me, and I was like, I felt stupid. I'm like, okay, I'll let it ride. Then he put his hand out, but never turned around to face me, and, like, snapped his fingers, and had me hand him the ball, and I gave him the ball, and he signed it, and then he handed it back and never looked at me. I felt bad, because I didn't really think I was annoying the guy, but I clearly annoyed him.
Maybe it was your chief.
No, you know what? I know he works for baseball and stuff, and I guess... Look, we were in an area where there was no way anyone else was going to bother him. So
well, in his mind, all those guys are starting to think that if they give away free autographs, like some of them only make money from signing stuff.
They say, I was reading, there's a new book coming out about DiMaggio. You make millions.
Yeah, millions. And DiMaggio never had big money. He made it from signings.
Yeah.
DiMaggio's best year, I think, was $50,000.
Yeah. So DiMaggio made his big money signing those dopey baseballs. So he signed it.
He signed it, yeah.
But he made you feel real stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean, what happened was...
Maybe because he's thinking, hey, why should I give me some dough?
And then some guy started telling me about how, Frank Robinson was one of the early black baseball players to come up and how mistreated he was. And some guy was telling me all the stories about how even in the 60s, he started to sit on the back of the bus and he would go with his white baseball players and they had to be, be in separate hotels and he's still bitter to this day. But I'm like, I don't know, I just wanted a ball sign.
Yeah, right.
The whole history.
I like he wouldn't like look at you when he signed it.
He snapped his fingers and he took it, and it was very strange.
Well, maybe it's kind of like the guy's all bitter and junk, and then he probably figures, well, I didn't come out here today to sign balls. I'm here to watch the game just like you. Don't bug me.
He's a baseball player at a baseball game. It wasn't like he was Mr. Chow's and I threw a ball in his hand. But, I waited till between innings. I didn't bother him. I handed him a pen.
But he probably figures if there's 3,000 guys like you, he'll be signing balls.
But there weren't, because he was in an area where there was no one but me that could have him.
It probably goes on all day.
He's not that famous.
You could have started the line.
He's famous, but he's not that famous.
Oh, come on. What's the matter with you? Tony, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes? Yes, Tony?
Hello? Howard?
Yes?
Oh, is this Howard?
Yes.
How you doing, sir? How's it going?
Good. What can I do for you?
I was at the game last night. Just wanted to give a little feedback. My wife and I had really great seats. Robin Ventura from the game came in the restaurant and gave me the seats. And behind us, about 10 rows, was all the St. Louis Cardinal wives. And the classic was, like, right near us, there was 4 big, hairy New York construction workers, drunk, that were abusing him the whole game. Had to love it, man. It was like a New York dream watching these guys. And all the women were like sitting back down in their seats every time they tried to stand up. It was a classic. I mean, the best of the best.
Yeah.
Also, we saw Rudy Giuliani came in.
Oh, yeah.
Who's really a Yankee fan.
Right.
And all the New York fans abused him. Don't try to come and play like you're a Met fan today, trying to get votes. So
he's not getting votes. The guy's
not running for anything.
Whatever his story is. And then we had, what's his name? Alphonse D'Amato was there also with his girlfriend.
Wait, Al D'Amato gets the hottest chicks.
I got to tell you, he does well.
Was she hot?
What's that, sir?
Was she a hot chick?
I'd say a good-looking woman, no question about it.
Really?
No question about it. And then we had one other celebrity that was kind of near us, and it was Goldie Hawn.
Oh, Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn was there. I'm surprised she didn't get noticed, no question.
Well, everybody's into a daughter now. Time has passed.
I don't know about that one, no comment, but I just wanted to give a little feedback there if I could.
How'd she look?
She looked good. She looked good, no question about it. I was looking for Kurt Russell, didn't see him. She was solo.
Says in the rags that they're breaking up.
She says no.
No? All right.
Yeah,
what do I know?
Couldn't give you any more dirt on that, but I just wanted to give a little feedback if I could, sir.
Thank you, brother.
My pleasure. Good talking to you. Howard, best everybody.
Good talking to you.
Take care, buddy.
There you go. Little report from the game.
Yeah, why would those wives go to a game at Shea Stadium?
Al D'Amato. That's the guy. That's the guy who should write the book on picking up chicks.
You should go talk to him.
You're not kidding. Damn, that guy gets chicks. He's got a way of just getting in there.
He's not afraid to lay down a line on a woman.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
The reason Goldie Hawn goes to the game is because her husband or whatever, his nephew plays for the Mets.
Oh, he does?
Matt Franco is Kurt Russell's nephew.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Baba Booey.
It's funny how famous people always have something going on. The rest of us don't have anything.
Yeah, they're always related.
I'm not related to anybody. Nobody ever does anything cool. I told my kids, do something cool to make me...
So I can go somewhere.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere and brag about my kid. I want to sit in the stands like Venus Williams' father.
With your sign.
Yeah, with big signs. I'll do it.
Your dance.
Yeah, make me respectable. Just like The Godfather.
You know, I missed the Miss America pageant this weekend. And Miss Hawaii won and did a hula dance for her talent competition.
Jesus. The only thing I got going for me is my cousin used to color in the Superman comics.
At least you had something.
Yeah. I got sort of like a connection there.
Nobody else.
But he don't even do that anymore. Yeah.
You know, I didn't watch the...
I hope my kids will be famous and I can just sit there and go, hey, look.
That's my kid.
I'm legitimate. It's like when The Godfather, we wanted Michael to make him legitimate, going to being a senator.
That's right.
That's right. Yes, Clarence, what is it? Go ahead, Clarence.
Yeah. Gary, Frank Robinson is very famous. Top 5 in home run career.
He's famous, but it's not like he can't walk down the street.
No, but he's in a ballpark. He's super famous there.
Right.
He stands out there.
Right.
What do you mean he's not famous?
I didn't say he wasn't famous. I said...
Gary thinks no one else is asking him for autographs.
Nobody was.
Right.
And he was enjoying himself.
He was having a nice day.
A lot of people probably wanted to, but they had the decency not to.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know, I was looking at... I didn't watch the Miss America pageant this weekend, but in the paper on Friday, they were, like, handicapping it, so they were showing pictures of the women. They were not attractive women.
Let me tell you something. I found out a lot about this.
Yeah.
Because I did some investigating. I said, what is it with Miss America that they're not...
Why isn't she pretty?
Like, why aren't they good-looking women? Why do they all look like old women with, like, lacquered hair and stuff? Okay, here's what I found out. I found out from somebody who was actually asked to be in these pageants.
Okay. When
you get in Miss America, the way you get in is you got to pay them to get in. You got to have corporate sponsors. It's a whole
costs you money?
It costs you money to get in all the qualifying pageants. So you have to get corporate sponsors. This is what somebody told me. I swear to God on this. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is what they're telling me.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. So it's like these super motivated like women who like no just hot chicks going to want to go get sponsors and stuff. So it's always like career type women or something.
Well, I think that you need to have a talent. You need to be bright.
No, but you need hula dancing.
No, but you need to be bright,
bright. I can't answer one question.
Please.
The thing is, they got to pay and get corporate sponsors. It's too much of a hassle. Hot chicks just go become strippers and
That's
stuff.
right. They do a wet T-shirt contest.
Right.
Hawaiian Tropic where they don't have to do anything.
And win a ton of dough. Yeah, Brian, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, well, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, I was at the Giant game, and I saw Raldo there. He had some young chippy with him, and he had his son with him. I guess it was his son.
Who, Geraldo?
Yeah, he was making out with her, man. And
with the son?
No, with his girl.
No
with
kidding.
His son. And,
wait, Geraldo's got moves, man. You see, I don't buy it. Would a guy start making out with a chick at a game in front of his son, freshly divorced?
Not a guy, but I believe Geraldo would.
You do? I
Yes,
got it.
I really
do me a
do.
favor. Get him on the phone.
He was in here the other day telling us he wanted to be mayor, and then a few days later I saw pictures of him dancing on the bar at Hogs and Heifers. Twirling, unbuttoning his shirt and twirling a bra.
Really?
Yes, some people were calling him out, but they weren't pretty much bothering him at all. I didn't even recognize until the people I was with there. The guy.
You're telling me in front of his son. How old's the son?
No, the kid looked like he was maybe, 9.
Okay. He don't have a 9-year-old, does he? His son isn't that old.
Maybe a little younger.
No, he's got 2 kids.
They're babies.
No, because I remember he asked me how old my kids were. He wanted to do a play date. They were like in the ballpark. I think he's got like a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. I'm not sure how old.
Oh, really? Because play dates are the move, man.
Yeah, he was like looking to do anything.
Kids don't want to be with their dad when they're 7.
What is he going to do with you?
Yeah, I mean, my 7-year-old comes to the city and she goes, I want to get the hell out of here. I go, why? It's fun. He goes, I want to go home, be with my friends.
You're not on my level.
I don't want to be with... Yeah, you're not fun to play with. Maybe I should just have the kids hold my condoms, according to Geraldo. You're telling me, and I don't even know that this is true, because who knows who you are, but you're telling me you saw Geraldo at a Giant game making out with a chick in front of the 7-year-old son.
He was nibbling a little bit on it. Nothing really that intense, but...
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, he's got balls.
He was moving that big mustache of his around, man.
Because they say that that's a bad thing to do in front of kids when you're newly divorced like that.
Well, tell people.
Yeah. I was going to get up and yell CC, but I figured I didn't want to cause any problems.
Damn.
All right, Howard. Hey, I just want to let you know.
You better get Geraldo on the phone and talk about this.
All right,
You need to give him some advice.
Take care, bro.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You got to get him on the phone. Boy, that Geraldo's no homo.
He's not thinking about the kids.
No. They told the experts, I saw this on Oprah, they say don't even let your kids know you're dating until a year. Till it's been a year.
See, I got to wait a little while to call Geraldo. I have a home number for him. He just doesn't live there anymore.
Right. Why don't you call Cece, ask if she has a forwarding number.
It's funny because a couple of times I called and Cece picked up, and now I realize in retrospect that, he probably didn't live there anymore. I just didn't know it.
Yeah.
Who else is breaking up? Garth Brooks and his wife finally made the announcement.
Yeah, well, we knew that. And you know what? This guy hated me for saying he's going to dump his wife.
And they say that, he has the funniest way of dealing with it. He always announces it.
Yeah.
Like at that award dinner or Grammy Awards, I think he stood up there and he said to his wife on the stage, we don't know what our future's going to be.
I mean, how embarrassing is that?
And then he was doing an interview somewhere the other day and he said, yes, whatever his wife's name and I have decided we're
Sandy.
Sandy and I are splitting up, and right now we're trying to make sure we're dealing with the impact it'll have on our kids. But they're saying, he has gobs of money.
Right.
And this is going to be like a $250 million divorce.
Ooh.
He's second to the Beatles, supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, I want to see the check he writes.
I mean, he decided to get out of show business to try to save the marriage.
For $250 million, I would.
It's so funny because John and I were having a discussion about this over the weekend. We were out in L.A. We were just talking about divorce in general, and John was saying, if anything ever happened to me, I would give Susanna whatever she wanted. He goes,
whatever you want.
She was a freedom.
He goes, I would give her whatever's fair. I said, yeah, the only problem is that what she thinks is fair will leave you with about $1 a month.
Right.
And what you think is very, very different.
And guys really think it's going to be reasonable.
And I went through the numbers with him. I said, listen, she's going to want to have the rent paid.
Yeah.
And I said, you start with your check. Then you take out child support. Take that right off the top. Then take out what it's going to cost her to live. I said, you'll be left with about $50 a month.
You'll have a hot plate in some guy's basement. That's where you'll be living.
I knew a guy who had that.
Yeah. We know a lot of guys who do that.
Movies was Divorce American Style. It was exactly it. The wife had the suburban home, the big car. And Dick Van Dyke was running around in a little apartment, a studio apartment, and was driving a Volkswagen.
I say it should be against the law for guys or girls to get married because there's no way when you're that young, especially people get married young, that they understand the contract that they're about to sign, that 50% plus more.
It's actually more.
It's actually more.
If you have kids, you take out the money for the kids, and then it's 50%.
Yeah, and then afterwards it's always like, well, I don't have enough, so give me more because it's just... I can't imagine that anybody understands that they're entering into the worst contract that they ever could enter into.
You just went by it real quick, but David Allan Coe in one sentence said he was bankrupt, and the other sentence said that he has to work because he pays $8,000 a month to his ex-wife.
Right, he never gets home because he has money. He has those bills to pay.
So he has to go out on the road and essentially just pay her, and she doesn't have to do anything?
Right.
Well, who knows what she does?
He has to book a gig at home to go home.
Right. All right, we got to take a break. And when we get back, we're going to do the news. And then we're going to get out of here.
All right.
That's the plan. Thank you.
Here it comes. Are you ready for it?
Here's wife of Ozzy Osbourne, Sharon Osbourne, leaving a message about the insane clown posse.
Hi, it's Sharon Osbourne calling. So those two clowns want to slap my face, Casey? That's fine. I'll go in the studio. Let them try. Let me tell you something. I weigh 220 pounds. I'm bigger than the pair of them put together. I'll beat the shit out of the pair of the and my old man will come with me. So give us a call. Bye.
Oh, you going to that John dinner thing? Jackie?
No, I'm going to be out of town. I'd like to go.
I don't think I'm going to that.
You know? He says, that's how he's selling it. Howard might go.
It's a Mexican joint. I'm not a big Mexican food.
He said they also serve steak.
What do you like? Japanese? Italian? Hungarian? I'll make something different.
I'm only going if Jackie's wife is going.
Well, I'm going to be out of town. She'll go.
Good. I want some of that. What?
They make great margaritas.
No, I might go. I just, you know what, I wanted to go out and see my mom. It's her birthday this weekend. And
Oh, should you celebrate your mom's birthday or John's?
Well, after you hang out with your mom, aren't you going to need something to drink?
Yeah, maybe I will. Probably. That's a good idea. Might need a few.
She'll ride back with you.
But they make great fish stuff. That's not like, the traditional kind of Mexican. You really like.
Dude, I don't think you want me and your wife in a car alone. I'm telling you. Because I will bang her.
Yeah, it's all right.
I have no qualms about it.
It's all right.
You don't even care.
I do care. I just don't think you could do it in a car. You're 19 feet tall.
I thought there was a code. What happened to the code?
There's no code.
Oh, not with Jackie.
All codes off.
Penis wins the argument.
Right.
I don't think Jackie would really care, though.
Really?
Of course I'd care.
You don't think he'd get jealous? Why, he'd be thrilled, because then then I'd tell him, then he'd be able to go out and have sex with all kinds of women.
I wouldn't have cared until I found out you were lying
He'd
about
sue you
having
for alienation of affection.
You think he wouldn't mind?
I don't think he would mind as much as like anybody else would mind on the show.
What are you saying? His wife's a swinger with him?
No, I just think Jackie's a little bit more looser when it comes to stuff like that.
Of course he'd mind.
Of course he would. He married her.
Stammering idiot.
You see, Jackie doesn't have any emotion?
I would like you to treat her to dinner, John, if I'm not there.
Could you? Oh, yeah, right.
You mean like I always do when you're not there? Go ask your wife how many times I pay when I take her out to dinner, you freaking great pube bastard.
It's been a really lovely day.
But we did have fun in Los Angeles with Jackie.
I would bang Jackie's wife so hard.
And she would want it.
Right.
She's 15 years younger than Jackie.
I'll stop by your house and see if...
I'd bang John's wife real hard.
Please.
Wait till she lets out that baby.
I know, I can't wait.
Yeah, man. I'm sick of looking at your wife pregnant.
I know. I
like looking at her thin. I hope she loses the weight.
Well,
she might have real saggy boobs afterwards.
No, she had great ones. The
second kid is a whole different thing.
Well, I'll get them fixed then.
She actually said to me at Doug's wedding.
I'll get them fixed.
How is he going to pay for that?
That John checks the body after every baby to determine whether they should go further into this baby making.
No, I'm calling up Dr. Baker.
Yeah.
Immediately. Believe me, I already said I put aside cash. The hell with the college
That's why he can't afford a cab from the airport.
There's no way I'm going to be living with saggy boobs. That's not going to happen.
Keep your wife sexy.
It's got to be that way.
Your wife is sexy. Sexy girl. I love
Well, it's a great thing.
Her.
She's an actress, so it's good for your career to keep your body in shape.
You hope.
I told her that I bought...
Yeah, tell that to Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, maybe she's Rosie O'Donnell now. Maybe she's thinking the thin thing hasn't been working.
That's her niche.
I told you I bought her a Christmas present of a Stairmaster. I said, make sure you get some use out of that.
To get up on that thing.
I got her a trainer, and now I'm getting her a membership to Crunch.
And then he cries, I'm poor.
Well, yeah, he's got to pay for all these exercises.
That's important, though.
I entered you in boot camp.
Because I don't want to have the lights turned off every time I have sex.
Oh.
I signed you up in the Marines.
I mean, now it's hard enough having sex.
She got a pretty face. It's just a question whether the body will snap back.
Gary, give me membership money.
Because what makes your wife sexy, in all seriousness, is that body with the legs and the cute little dresses with those big, thick shoes she wears.
And she has the big boobs.
Yeah. So,
big C cups.
You know.
You're her big boob.
Just remember Shelley Winters used to be a sex symbol.
Oh, no.
Really, that's the truth. She was a hot chick.
Yeah, but I made a deal with him when we started dating. I said,
hey, what's that broad's name used to be a sex symbol? The one from Designing Women? Delta Burke used to be a beauty pageant winner.
What was the woman, Carol Baker?
I'd sew her mouth shut, Howard.
Who?
I'd sew my wife's mouth shut.
Yeah, I'd get her one of those stomach stapling operations.
There's no way.
He'd use a real stapler.
He'd use a real stapler.
You're just like a little bit older than me, so answer this question. Did Lainey Kazan used to be hot?
Yes.
I used to actually...
Playboy.
Oh my
I used to pleasure myself to her.
So hard to believe.
Yep.
She was playing people's mothers when she was like 35.
I know. She used to be sexy as hell, Lainey Kazan. You don't have a name like Lainey Kazan, and you're not sexy. And then all of a sudden, boom, hit the wall. They go fast.
Well, you know, Superwoman still looks good, though. You see her? Her body's still intact.
Small boobs.
Superwoman?
Wonder
Woman. Linda Carter.
Oh, who are you talking about? Linda Carter's Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
Superwoman was Helen Slater.
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl, that's right.
Who was the Bionic Woman?
That's Lindsay Wagner.
That's who John's talking about.
I think she's dead, Lindsay Wagner.
Linda Carter.
Lindsay Wagner's dead.
She died, didn't she?
She got those new commercials.
Really?
Yeah,
she's not that hot.
No, isn't she in Annie Get Her Gun? Who's that?
No, that's Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd.
Cheryl Ladd's supposed to look good, but she wouldn't pose next to, I don't know, Farrah Fawcett, they said in the paper, was next to...
Who?
The girl who plays Farrah Fawcett's role in the new Charlie's Angels because she didn't want to look bad or something like that. I read
Cameron
something.
Diaz?
Yeah, who knows?
No, she didn't want to pose next to the girl that replaced her.
Cheryl Ladd.
Charlie's Angels.
Cheryl Ladd, yeah. She wouldn't pose next to Cheryl Ladd.
Are you going to go see that movie, Howard?
With Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, have you seen the promos?
Yeah, it looks kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Betty's producing it. I wonder if I should... I hate to badmouth something Betty does.
I like the preview.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked kind of weird.
Well, it looks like they're all tough women, but I
heard they don't carry guns. Who wants to see Charlie's Angels in like a karate chopsaki flick? Nobody's shooting anyone because Drew Barrymore doesn't like guns in the movies.
And I can't buy Drew Barrymore beating up anybody.
Me neither. She's fat.
What was her most recent hit movie?
Who?
Drew Barrymore.
I'll tell you something. She did that one where she went back to high school. That bombed. That tanked.
Right.
Come on.
She did that one where she's like Shakespeare. That bombed and tanked.
Shakespeare? No, she was ever after.
Yeah, Shakespeare.
That wasn't
Shakespeare.
Cinderella. That's a fairy tale.
Yeah, that's like Shakespeare, though. She looked like a broad.
But, Robin, what's her big moneymaker that's a Drew Barrymore movie?
No wonder her family drinks.
She's kind of one of those
her dad was drinking or something.
that makes money, you just don't notice. It's not like they're number one, but they consistently make more than they've...
Didn't her grandfather drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the
No
others.
wonder he drank.
Of course. But she consistently makes more. They make money, so she keeps making movies.
Because like The Wedding Singer is an Adam Sandler movie, not a Drew Barrymore movie.
Right, that's not what she gets money for. She gets money for her own projects.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Did you see Sex and the City? The
yes.
Season finale?
Why is that the season finale?
Because they don't make that many episodes.
It's like The Sopranos, it's done.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
15 episodes or whatever.
Sarah Jessica Parker has a killer body.
Yes.
Yeah, you see that last outfit she wore?
Yeah, God damn, she was just like a little hooker.
But you know what's weird? In the opening...
hot pants.
Really
see the
walked
outfit
out
she
in New
wore?
York City wearing crazy stuff.
Yeah, you know, who buys that?
You know it's a TV
See
show.
when she was on the phone and all she had was this shirt that went up to almost her...
Yeah.
And my wife's like, who the hell's going to go out with that? You know what I mean?
I know.
There was one outfit she had on that was completely sheer, except for the bra and the panties.
That's why I watch. Although, you know what? Her face didn't look good this week.
It's got its
but her
moments.
body looked,
It really has its moments.
Boy, they got to work on that.
It's almost like...
hit her at the right angle with the right light.
Right.
It's almost like... sometimes I look at her face and I say, she didn't get enough sleep last night.
Right.
You know what I mean? It looks
She's
tired.
a little tired.
But you know what's weird? The opening of the show, you ever see that opening?
Yes.
Right when the bus is going by her and it splashes water on her, she's wearing an outfit where her boobs are huge. And then in the show, sometimes they don't look that huge.
They don't look that big. Yeah, what happened?
I was wondering last night.
Did menstruation guy?
You think that's menstruation?
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Well, the boobs blow up for a little while.
You might be right.
She has to
might
wear
be
hot
right.
outfits to keep you away from that mold.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I think the other blonde has...
She got a witch's mole on her chin.
Oh, man.
I think the other blonde has a nicer body.
Kim Cattrall?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Did you see at the end? Kim Cattrall looked a little thick.
I'm thinking the hottest chick on that show now is the one that got married to the guy that can't get it up.
Want to know something? There's nothing sexual about her.
Oh, she's cute, though.
She's good looking, but I could never... She sickens me.
But don't you think she's acting?
Yeah, I could not sleep with her. And I'm sure I sicken her. As I do most women.
Well, no, but she can't be as sickening as the redhead, then.
Oh, the redhead, forget about it.
I don't think she's unattractive.
Jackie.
But Jackie would bang a monkey.
I have banged a monkey.
Come here, Cheetah.
I don't think she's at all cute.
That's the part of the show where I have trouble.
Redhead?
The redheads, all four of them are hanging out, and some model walks up to the redhead and asks for her number.
Yeah.
You're like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, right.
Didn't we have a sales, who Jackie thought was out and she was like 90?
Yeah.
Remember what you were talking about? Yeah.
Barbara?
You don't have to name names. Leave people alone.
There are 100 Barbaras.
Yeah, Jackie's ageless when it comes to chicks.
I have no choice. Give me Barbara Bush.
Yeah, I guess we're not looking at
Barbara
chicks like
Bush.
Oh, yeah. She's hot.
Barbara Bush. And it ain't going to turn around. Talk about
we're not looking at chicks like Jackie is, because he is like old. So I guess
Yeah, but it don't matter how old you are. You're still looking at chicks the same way.
Sure.
Not Jackie.
I don't think the redhead is unattractive.
But Jackie was banging fat, ugly chicks in college when he was good looking.
Right.
So I'm saying he just hasn't changed.
Quantity, not quality.
Right. Al D'Amato's older than Jackie, and you know what? He only goes with hot chicks.
Yeah, but I stop at if I even think a girl has gray pubes, I'm not going near it.
Yeah.
I don't think that would stop Jackie.
Let me ask you something. If you get older and your hair down there gets gray,
I'm dyeing it.
Would you dye it?
You can't
Without
do
even
that.
thinking it.
I would dye it.
Well, then if I can, I'm shaving
it.
I would shave it.
Yeah. So I can look younger.
I hate to break your heart, but I had like 2 gray hairs down there.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Jack,
I'm not showing you.
Jackie's sideburns are all gray now. You notice that? Like on the sides.
Well, you studied
John,
him.
You have gray hair and you're 30.
Oh, please.
Do you or don't you?
My pubes is black as night.
Do you have gray hair on your head or not?
That could be dirt.
Yeah, we're not sure what's on you.
Robin, do you still have the black klugly, or is it starting
Klugly?
You still have the black klugly?
or
Do you still have the black kuggle?
Not gray.
Look at her. She doesn't have a gray hair in her head.
I have a couple of gray hairs on my head.
Do you?
Yeah.
That laugh is evil.
Mr. X is going to be Mr. X-boyfriend soon.
Okay.
I'll be back later.
I live my life for other people.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Not a problem. I love me the way I am.
And if Mr.
You
X
still have black kuggle.
If Mr. X if Mr. X goes gray, would that be a turn off for you?
No.
Really? I guess they see girls don't care about stuff like that.
Get a color comb.
No, I happen to love him, not, the package he comes
Here
in.
we go.
Where's the violin?
Here we go. Doesn't hurt that he looks like a model.
Robin.
If, God forbid, there was a bad accident and he lost a pair of legs.
If he was drooling and couldn't open one side of his mouth, I'd wheel him around.
You would? You'd wheel him into the ocean.
Wheel him into the pool.
All right.
Wheel him in front of a bus. If you can swim, you can live.
I'll tell you though, Howard, it is weird when it comes to looking at women and stuff. Because last night I was on the plane and there was this woman who had a killer body, but she had to be...
Butterface?
No, she had to be late 50s, maybe 60.
Yeah.
But like a killer body, And
Right.
she kept herself in pretty good shape. And she was having trouble with her bag, so I helped her put her bags up. And I was looking at her, I'm thinking, would I do that?
Would you?
No, but I actually thought about it.
Right.
Oh, I would. I would definitely do it if she's in good shape.
You would?
Yeah.
A 50 or 60-year-old broad?
She was about 60, and she was really got a smoking body.
If she had the body of a 20-year-old,
Yeah.
they do her.
You know when you look at a chick from behind and you go, oh, man, you got to catch up. She wears tight jeans, and you catch up and you look at her face, and she's 60 years old.
Right. Oh, man.
I hate
New York was covered in hot chicks this weekend with the warm weather.
It is. Howard, every time I go out there, there's so many beautiful women in New York.
You know what it is?
I'm married.
Yeah. You've been married a long time.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time when when there were girls that I thought were good looking who liked him, and he would be like, please, I don't need that.
Right.
Remember, there were girls that liked you, and you were just like, your level was way higher.
It still is. What do you think? Well, it depends.
No, but I mean,
it depends how many beers you drink.
It's just, it opens up more when you're married.
60.
Hey, but you guys are happy, right?
Of course.
I'm happy.
Well, there you are. How was that weekend being free in L.A.? Nice, huh?
It was fun.
Had a great time, didn't you? Remind you of the old days when you were single.
You know what the best part of it is?
It's funny. I call my wife on Friday night, right, just to make sure everything's okay. So I never know
which wife you're going to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I said,
which wife?
Who knows? You know which one
door
you're
number
going to get.
1, door number 2.
You don't know whether you're going
to... And watching Gary on the phone is kind of like, you know...
Trying to act like he's having a bad time?
Watching a movie. Honey, give the kids a kiss for me.
Right. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm really tired. The plane ride was really long. We're having a horrible time. I know the game. Yeah, I know the game.
I call on Friday night.
Kids sound like you're having a good time.
You people are just so sad.
I call on Friday night. I have a very upbeat voice.
Lying.
Yeah, go ahead, right?
And I have a very upbeat voice, and I'm trying to be upbeat because I just want, you know, I want her to be in a good mood. I want to be in a good mood. And she goes, oh, you have on that, I'm glad to be away from all of us voice. And I go, no, you know, I'm just, you know,
God.
There's no win. Can't hear me dancing.
I said, I just never know what kind of mood you're going to be in, so I start with the best case scenario and work my way back.
Right. Phone in one hand, drinks and cigarettes and strippers in the other.
Oh, man.
Honey, I miss you. Oh, I wish I was home watching the baby while you go to your Pilates class.
No, I don't sit around, I don't do the whole I miss you thing because we just don't do that anyway. So I wouldn't do well. No, I said, listen, give the kids a kiss from me, and I said, I always say,
I love you.
How are the kids doing? Have they been good today? And if they've been good, then I feel better.
Yeah.
Like one time,
you know what, man? Let me tell you something. Your wife's sitting at home, you know. Tell her you're out making money.
No, she knows.
You just told her relax.
I'll tell you, one time I called the house.
Oh, what's the matter?
One time
exactly.
Exactly
right.
Yeah, tell her you'll sit home. Let her go make some money.
And she would say, do it for my American Express bill.
Of course.
One time I called her from the car. I was in like Detroit or somewhere.
I just hate that you have to call in and act like you're having a bad time.
Yeah, and she
but you guys do.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead.
No, she starts telling me how it's pouring rain. And the gutter's clogged, and she had to go out on the gutter with a ladder. No, but I said, and all I said to her is, I'm in Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, like, what can I do?
Right.
And then my friend calls his wife, and she starts yelling at him that there's traffic on 3rd Avenue. He's got the baby in the car, and he goes,
what is he going to do?
I'm in Detroit. What
can I do?
I've been in this car for an hour.
And it's like, so what? Big deal. You have no pressure. So what if you don't get home for 2 hours?
What are you going to?
Yeah, you're going to go home and do what?
What are you going to miss?
Watch TV?
My wife was telling me how much...
or get your nails done, or go get hair, or what? Or maybe take a nap.
John, what's your wife's
pressure? I mean, really,
my wife was telling
what's the pressure?
She's telling me how much pressure it is for her to write the checks, because she writes the checks.
Yeah.
How much pressure?
What the hell do you think is making the money?
I know what the pressure is for her. She never knows which one's going to clear or not.
Right. Well, that is pressure. That's the embarrassing part.
She knows which one to write first.
She can't believe he has a checkbook.
No, you gave her responsibility. Wouldn't you love to have somebody who goes out every day and brings home money for you?
There's a concept.
Yeah, but I guess...
Give it to me. Give me someone who wants to go out and make money for me.
No, but Howard,
give me that. I want someone to take care of me.
I said,
like a baby.
I said, if you get a sitcom,
I mean, it's
I'll stay home. I'll stay home.
What did you say?
I told my wife, if you get a sitcom, I'm staying home.
Right.
You work.
Relax.
I'll stay home with the kids.
Howard, could you really stay home with a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old?
No, I wouldn't do that.
So what would you do?
You get a babysitter and tell her you were there all day.
I would do what... listen, when I was my housekeepers galore.
Yes.
Don't tell me there was some kind of, like, responsibility.
I just started interviewing nannies.
Of course. So, I mean, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I would have sit home with a 6- and 7-year-old or something like that.
Younger, he's toilet training right now. She'll be like, I went through 5 pairs of pants and underwear today.
So what? Get 6.
So did I.
Wow, what's the pressure there? I mean, I know it's exhausting, but...
Maybe people are just talking. Maybe they're not complaining.
Who told her to have a baby?
We did.
It's all she waited for.
No, we talked about it together.
Wanted a baby. Sit there.
No, but maybe she's not
played with a doll.
She's just telling you what happened in her day.
That's what she says, but the tone of voice sounds like
it sounds accusatory.
She does. It does sound accusatory. She
Howard,
says,
you know what you say? And you know what? Howard yelled at me for 5 friggin' hours.
I say that sometimes.
Join the club.
I know. I say,
Howard, I got to tell you something.
That's why I yell at you, so you have something to complain about.
I said, listen, there's pressure at work. I go, what do you think? It's easy to go there? And I said, and also, you know...
Like you got to sit there and compare your days.
Well, no, right.
You know what? Tell her you had a... This is what I want you to do from now. You go home and go like this.
No, I don't want to be like you.
I had to change 5 times. You know, that's good for you. That's what you should be doing. And you know what I did? I smoked cigarettes. I listened to Howard talk on the air. I ate some chocolate, and I went home. And over the weekend, I went to a party.
Gary came to my party, Howard, and he had his kids, and people would come up to me and go, man, Gary's somehow on the father. Gary chases the kids around.
I know,
because
his wife's got him convinced that on the weekend, that's what Gary tried. Gary worked all week.
Yeah,
let him relax.
I spoke to his wife, and his wife goes, well, Gary kind of takes on the weekend because I have him all week.
Crazy.
I'm like, poor Gary, works all week.
I have them all week. Well, that's your job, to have them all week.
I realized when I went to John's party that a lot of people came up to me, and I realized that I cut a bad deal.
Right.
Yeah, he's running around. I'm dead, enjoying myself.
Yeah, she had them all week.
John, you realize there's no hope.
John, I tell you one thing, John's got the whole situation.
You know, John can't do anything.
He sits his fat ass down in a chair on the beach next to the beer and sits there and drinks, and that wife is up and down, running back and forth to the house.
She's fetching.
With the kids, she fetches stuff every minute. Like a dog.
She signed on for a big job, and she got it.
And you know what? The more responsibility he dishes out, the more she takes on.
She's a good woman.
So your problem is you care.
Yeah, no. In fact,
you got to just sit your ass down and go, I don't care.
He works out of you know what it is? Gary's workable. Just like John works him, his wife works him, everybody works Gary.
When we moved up to Connecticut.
Look at me. I sat in the basement. Guess what?
Gary,
I lost all my money.
Howard.
Gary, you were sitting there, your money was going to
Don't you ever say to your wife, listen, I get up early for the whole week. I work all week really hard. On a Saturday or Sunday, I just want to relax for a little bit.
Well, I do. I get to get up late on Sundays because I get up early on Saturdays.
Oh.
So he's 6 days out of the week.
In fact, it was funny because when we first moved up to Connecticut, it was
no wonder you're smoking.
It was 2 months before Jackson was born.
Of course you're smoking.
And I got to tell you this, it was 2 months before Jackson was born, and we moved up, and I would drive home, because it's different now to commute an hour each way.
Can I ask you a question? Are you having any fun?
Yeah, definitely.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
When?
The kids are fun.
No, sometimes I do stuff with the kids, take Jackson to the ball game. My wife and I go out on a Saturday night. And
we have fun?
Have fun.
Good, okay.
Yeah, but you rarely do that, right? Because we don't get a babysitter for you guys.
It comes and it goes.
Yeah, they don't get babysitters. They never go out.
Let me finish the story. So we're living up in Connecticut for like 2 months, and she's pregnant, and I would come home, and I would go upstairs, and I would go to bed, and I remember she said to me, enjoy your naps now, because as soon as the kid comes, you're not getting any, and I didn't. I don't. There's no coming home and napping.
No, you got to work that stuff out.
I don't want to say anything. You do.
John's got the deal. He goes home.
Yeah, he's got the deal. You could have the same deal.
He naps.
Yes, of course.
And then he gets up and he watches the kids.
Yeah.
It's better if John's not around. He's only going to make a mess.
Oh, stop, Robin.
It's true.
Robin, you keep this up. I ain't coming to that child abuse thing of yours.
Like that'll hurt.
Wow.
Why, were you planning on giving a big donation?
Of course, I always do.
Howard, my favorite thing, I was sitting at John's house, and we were eating dinner. I forget why we were sitting there, but John just walked over and sat down in his, whatever you call it, the rec room, and I watched him take a big, ugly Band-Aid off of his toe and toss it on the floor, and I just waited patiently until eventually I saw Susanna come over and pick it up and throw it away. And it was like, it's just so sad.
At least she knows she married Pigpen, and she's not trying to...
But I mean, the garbage couldn't have been...
I told my wife, you knew what you were getting into. I'm a slob.
I think that's brilliant of her, because she didn't say, I'm going to marry him and change him.
I got the story. We're going to the Four Seasons Hotel, so there's a pool and everything. So we're on our way there, and I said to John...
This is this weekend.
I said to John, did you bring a bathing suit? And he just got a big smile on his face. He goes, I'm not sure if Susanna packed one.
Oh.
He doesn't know what's in the bag.
I don't even ask her, Howard. I'm leaving in the morning, there she has a whole suitcase packed for me.
My wife would say.
But I don't ask.
If I told her to pack my suitcase,
so who's a schmo? You or him? Okay.
And she forgot my toothpick.
See, that's what
you should have smacked her.
Will you yell at her about that?
Yes, I planned on it last night, but I forgot to mention
We were late to go play golf with those guys because stupid Susanna forgot to pack John's sneakers, and he had to go buy a pair.
Is that right?
Yeah, I had to buy these sneakers.
Because Susanna didn't.
She forgot to put them in the bag.
Wow.
But
did
actually,
you yell at her?
I did, but I said she really did tell me she wasn't going to pack them, but she didn't lay them out for me to see them. She put them in the closet. I assume she packed.
Does she lay out your clothes for the next day?
Every day. This is the outfit Susanna chose for me today.
Obviously, she doesn't want you to meet women.
No.
Yeah, if you let your wife dress you, you're gonna be.
But see, Howard, these things are set up right when you're dating.
Right.
Listen, I work early hours. I'm going to need to take a nap every day.
Right.
It's already set up, so she can't go back now and say, I didn't know this.
Right.
Last night, I unpacked in the closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in the closet.
Not to wake you up.
Yeah. I was in the closet. I unpacked.
Last night, I got home.
I would have turned the goddamn lights on and unpacked.
My wife gave me a back rub last night as soon as I got home. And she wouldn't rub my butt because it smelled. But she still rub my legs, my back.
She won't rub your butt because it smells?
Well, she said something really smells bad, and I figured I hadn't showered the day before, and all the farting I did on the plane or whatever, that I didn't want to...
I'm going to throw up. All right, I got to take a break.
Yeah, she's got it made.
Well, but she's a great woman. She rubbed my back.
Oh, my God.
Beyond great. She's got it made.
Something smells.
She's the greatest. Stupid.
She's just a good woman. I am happily married.
Right. He is.
I don't know how you figure it out, but I didn't.
Right.
Because
you didn't figure it out.
See, I learned from the girlfriend before that you got to set everything up in the beginning. This is what I do. I throw clothes on the floor.
No, I learned this
is how I am.
No, but he's easy. He just does and waits for, like.
He can wear you down.
He wears you down.
Right. It's easier to serve him than explain to him.
Right. You see the arguing.
If you stay around John, you lose.
He's a user.
Maybe he's the smartest guy in the world and we just don't know it.
Well,
he's not a dummy. He's not a dummy.
What are you talking about? I lose.
No, you're winning. You got it right.
She loses.
She loses. She wins.
What? She's got everything. She's got a trainer. She's got the next 2 places to live in. She's living in the city. She's living in Long Island. She's got.
Yeah, she got to rub your smelly.
I'm hiring a nanny.
Right.
I mean, she's got a nice life.
Right.
She doesn't cook. I don't ask her to cook.
Really?
Yeah, I eat out. I don't.
Is that right?
Yeah.
She cooks every night.
Yeah, see? So you have that.
Oh, she does? She makes a meal?
Yeah, she's big into food, and she cooks every night.
She likes doing it.
We send that like once a week.
I don't want a predetermined meal. I want at 5:30 go, you know what, I'm in the mood for tonight this. And then you'll call an order.
All right. Why don't we... I've learned enough about you and your life.
I got no money.
Why don't we take a break?
Thank God somebody around here is not complaining about
Let's go to my ass smells.
Let's have Chinese and rub my ass.
If I stink, don't rub down that far.
You don't have to rub where it smells.
Robin, it's getting very late, and we haven't even done the news.
That's
Pick up
news.
my bandana.
And I want to go home. I don't want to be here till 11 o'clock. I'm getting very tired. It's 5 hours every day. Someone's got to stop talking so I can take a break.
If you don't get involved in John's life, we'll get out.
I know. I was all set, 9:30. All right, what's in the news? Or do I have to break?
We got a break.
All right, here's a break.
It's always me, Robin.
Let's get ready to eat a lot of carrots and change the color of our duty.
I got 2 words for you.
Howard Stern.
Yeah! Come on! Come on. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit will be here tomorrow. Go ahead, Robin. We got some news for you.
A couple of things from the weekend I saw in the paper. John Lennon's piano, the one he wrote Imagine on, is going up for sale at auction, and they expect to get $2 million.
You got to be kidding me. Who's going to pay $2 million for a piano?
He paid like $1,500 for it. And
it's too much money in this country.
Now they think it'll sell for as much as $2.2 million.
Can you imagine that? Well, who's going to buy that?
Last year, somebody paid $497,500 for Eric Clapton's guitar, the one he composed Layla on.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
You got to be kidding me.
I wouldn't kid you.
Holy cow. Like, what is the guy thinking? Oh, maybe I'll write Layla on this.
Yeah, I'll touch it and I'll get that.
Or maybe I'll write a Beatles song.
Yeah.
And, like, what do you do when everyone comes to your house? Hey, here's the piano John Lennon wrote Imagine on.
I foggiest what you do with this stuff after you buy it.
Meanwhile, Julian Lennon doesn't see dime one. Holy mackerel. Is Yoko selling that?
I don't think it belongs to her. I think some other collector has it, and now he's putting it on the block.
Hey, if anybody wants to buy anything I got for that kind of money.
You're willing.
What about anybody want to buy...
Let's see.
I got the original... This is even better. At least I got the original Leroy Neiman of me.
That's true.
$7 million. It's an original Leroy Neiman. I'm selling it for $7 million. Now, somebody give me my goddamn money. Or maybe they want something that you want the computer I wrote the private parts on?
There you go.
$50 million.
Oh!
All right, $2 million. I just reduced the price from 50 to 2.
It's a bargain.
$2 million, I'll give you my computer. I mean, and you know what? And people are going, Howard, you're crazy asking $2 million for that. Well, who would pay $2 million for a piano?
The most incredible are the people who bought Diana's dresses.
Yeah. Stupid.
But now she died and they skyrocketed in value. Those dresses are on tour.
You got to figure something of mine is worth something. I am famous.
What can we... You're what?
You name it.
Glasses,
you want my glasses? I'll sell to you. $1 million for the glass. I'll tell you what, I'll throw in 3 pair for $1 million. $1 million.
Authentic, with a certificate of authentication.
I'll say anything. I'll say you.
COA.
I'll shave my mother's head and give you the hair for $2 million.
Well, I'm just telling you what things go for.
I'm serious. I'll sell you anything I got. My car, $3 million.
See, because they do that. John Lennon's car was sold at one point.
There is a Jeep.
Sell your car.
I bought it, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. It's the authentic Jeep that I own.
You drove it.
I've driven it. I've had my kids in it. $2.5 million it's going for right now. Anybody wants it. These things are all for sale.
So I guess we'll get some calls.
My fish tank that I had?
You know what you have to do, though? See, it's not good enough to just say it here. The thing to do is to have Sotheby's or somebody tell you this is a great collector's.
I got a garage full of junk.
And then,
I mean, antique.
Right, that's what
items.
they did with Jackie Onassis' stuff. It was all her garbage. She didn't even want it.
I have a chair I sat in. It's going for $175,000. Now, that's a bargain. You could own my chair.
It's broken, but it's mine.
Everyone's going, I'm not paying $175,000 for a chair. You're paying $1 million for his piano. Who's he?
When you sit in one of those rooms and the paddles start going up, people get crazy.
How about this? When I was writing Private Parts, I did a lot of handwritten notes. My thoughts. I put them together in a beautiful leather binder. $6 million. Is that fair?
It's whatever you can get.
No. Well, I'm saying $6 million is fair. I don't want to give these things up.
You could get more, maybe. You think it's valued at $6 million? You could go for 12.
Price war.
That's right. You get somebody in a bidding war.
My complete porno collection, including my master build tapes. $4 million. Anything you want. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a tissue I use to pleasure myself.
But you have it encased. Is it a beautiful?
It's encased. $5 million. 2 of them. It's a matching set.
You can actually get DNA off of it.
Yeah. I'll sell you anything I have for that kind of money.
But, you know, I think you have to be dead to get these prices.
I'll rip the boogers. I'll rip my heart out of my chest cavity for $10 million.
Another thing that I saw in the paper that I thought was
I'll sleep with any listener for $3 million.
Now, here you go.
Girls. Girls.
Oh, it can't be guys, huh?
Yeah, you can't be over 300 pounds.
Can't be guys?
Big gay John. $3 million, I'll bang you. I got nothing holding me back.
Well, now, you know, you can go put that on eBay. All right,
anything under 300 pounds.
Over that.
Hey, I'll spank you.
Too much going on. That's you?
That's me and Nancy, Jackie's wife.
She's got the big bucks. She can afford it.
Aye, matey.
Something else I thought was funny that I saw in the paper. They're having a big war over in Great Britain. People want medical marijuana, and there's another group that want to ban it completely. So some activist, he went to see the Queen. She was arriving somewhere, and he handed her a nicely wrapped bouquet, and she was pictured, you know, they took pictures of her with it, and it's a bouquet of marijuana. I just gave her some marijuana with the buds still on it. She thought she was getting a bouquet of flowers, so they
love buds.
Photographed the Queen with some marijuana. And I was all excited about it.
Bud.
And they have in the paper today that, or the other day, that Toni Braxton was supposed to appear at some award show over in Great Britain, I think.
She couldn't.
And she had to cancel at the last minute because of a medical emergency. It turns out that emergency was, according to some, that her breast implant ruptured.
She said that in page 6, I think.
Yeah, and so they had to take her to the hospital for surgery, and that's why she couldn't make that appearance. So we wish her a speedy recovery.
Hope she had saline.
Yeah, that would be bad if it was saline dripping out. There's a new book out about Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, keeping it real.
Says he had mob ties, and that he hit Marilyn Monroe a couple of times.
She didn't listen.
And that they had planned to remarry just before she committed suicide.
Did you ever see the picture of him smiling next to her?
Yeah.
Boy, is that Beauty and the Beast. He was a bad-looking dude.
He was not a good-looking guy.
Mm.
He got better looking when he was old and gray, I think.
Yeah.
It's some bad choppers.
He's better looking now.
Yeah. And they also say that, you know, we were talking about today how he didn't make a lot of money as a ball player.
Right.
So one of these mob guys, every time he would show up at one of his clubs, he would put $200 in his bank account.
Mm.
So that's, you know, he was subsidized.
Mm.
With $200 an appearance. And then he made millions when he started doing that baseball card signing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They also say he hoarded his money, and when he was running out of his home after a fire in San Francisco a few years ago, he was carrying these 2 big garbage bags, and people took pictures of him, and they thought he was carrying his most prized possessions. But now the guy who wrote this book says he was carrying $600,000 in cash.
Wow.
Because he didn't believe in putting his money in the bank.
Depression guy.
Yeah, so he had $600,000 in cash in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, so quite a guy. He was a lonely guy, and the guy in the book says that lawyer he was with when he died was ripping him off, and he didn't even know it. So the lawyer's now denying it, say it was crazy, but that's what the guy writes in this book. He never got an interview with DiMaggio because DiMaggio didn't like to talk to anybody.
He used to put flowers on Marilyn Monroe's grave every day, supposedly.
Yeah, he had they say even after they divorced, he stalked her. You know, I mean, he was obsessed with her. So what are you going to do? He was a sad, lonely guy, but he lived a hero's life as a baseball player. Speaking of baseball, of course, we're in the midst of the playoffs, and everybody's got Subway Series fever, and it looks like it's going to happen because the Mets and the Yankees are both 1 game away from winning the pennant in their respective leagues. So it hasn't happened for something like 56 years, but we may be on the brink of having a Subway Series. Here's some of the guys after the games yesterday. The Yankees lost, of course, so they have to take the game back here to New York. Here is who?
Yeah, give me somebody.
Bobby, no, they didn't have the Yankees. Okay, well, let's go on to the Mets. Here's Bobby Valentine. The Mets could clinch it tonight here in New York. And here's Bobby talking about tonight's game, number 14.
He's a tough kid. He's pitched great for us. He's
who's he?
Very competitive, and he throws strikes, which is really important.
Mike Hampton.
Those are 3 huge innings. I mean,
Bobby V, always smiling.
We don't win the game without that kind of performance, I don't think.
And they don't have him signed up to be manager next year.
Nope, he's going to lose him.
The guy's doing good.
Mike Piazza got a couple of runs last night. It was a good game, and let's hope they finish it up tonight.
All right.
Meanwhile, in world events, things are not going so well. There's a big summit going on over in the Middle East to try to calm tensions between Israel and Palestine once again. The president is there, and before he left, he tried not to raise expectations too much because they don't think there's much to be gained from these talks. The enmity is running high, and the fighting continues. Here's Nabil Fahmy, Egypt's ambassador to the United States. He says Egypt is taking a leading role in the current Middle East crisis by agreeing to host this emergency summit, number 15.
We see the meeting tomorrow, as quickly as it has been organized, as a lifeline to the peacemakers to try to preserve or to try to bring them back to the peace process.
And Emmanuel Ottolenghi is a Mideast analyst at Oxford University, and he says there can only be one result of this summit, number 16.
Summits don't work. I explained this on Friday.
The end of the violence is really what we're looking for as a way to cool down tensions and also give a way out to Arab leaders for the upcoming summit in Cairo on Saturday.
I wish summits did work. You know, life's so short. You wish that people could just live no matter where they live and be with their families and whatever. And this whole thing in the Middle East is so ridiculous. that Israel is a patch of desert that nobody wanted. Jews clearly needed a homeland after World War II because no countries would take them in. So they picked the worst hellhole on the planet to stick them in. There were nomadic Arabs living in the area. They were offered an opportunity to live there. It didn't work out. There's a tremendous amount of anti-Semitism in that area, as there is all over the world. And now you're faced with a decision. It seems like these two groups are going to be killing each other for the rest of eternity, and it's really sad to see. But my biggest fear is that one of these groups is going to have to wipe out the other one. That either the Jews are going to blow up these Palestinians or the Palestinians are going to blow up the Jews, and it's a no-win situation. But I don't believe that there's going to be any other solution. I don't have faith in mankind.
Not until we get rid of all the crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bunch of people who just want to live their lives together, and not
There'd be no problem.
Who are willing to put themselves in a car and bomb a building.
Yeah.
You can't talk to people like that.
Yeah. And I also think Yasser Arafat says one thing at the peace table and then also encourages people to be terrorists.
But that's what I'm saying. If there's a person who will get in a car full of explosives and lose their own life just to make a point, how do you talk to them?
No, you don't. So it's... And somebody said to me on Friday, well, gee, what are you talking about, that you're going to have to kill all the Palestinians or kill all the Jews? I go, listen, that's the nature of war. They were going to wipe each other out. And it's too bad. It's sad.
They're saying that Ariel Sharon, by visiting something over there, goaded people into this response. I said, well, that's really dumb. That if he goes to a place and asks to come in, people have to start throwing rocks and being killed?
It's completely out of control. Anyway, so go ahead, Rob.
It's like putting a rock on your shoulder and saying, knock it off, and then we start fighting.
All right.
They're kids. Babies.
It's a very scary situation.
It's time to move beyond blame. Clinton spoke today at the opening of the Emergency Mideast Summit at an Egyptian resort.
Well, Clinton is busy trying to make peace because he needs a legacy.
He doesn't want to be remembered only for Monica Lewinsky.
That's exactly right. If he could if he could leave office right before and get the Jews and the Arabs, his wife would be assured the Senate seat, of course, if he could even look like he's close to getting that. And he wants a legacy other than Monica Lewinsky, so that's what's going on there. He desperately needs something, and the only thing that he can think of that would be great was to bring peace in the Middle East, but it's not going to happen.
This was a bad thing to stake your legacy on.
Yeah, you're better off with the Monica Lewinsky thing.
Israeli leader Ehud Barak and Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat are sitting face-to-face at a table with Clinton. That must be pleasant. Very comfortable, I'm sure. Meanwhile, there's still fighting going on in the area. A gun battle has erupted near one town, and scores of Palestinian rock throwers clashed with Israeli soldiers in two other West Bank towns.
I'm pretty amazed by some of those Palestinian dudes, though, with the rocks, and they got those slingshots, and they're pretty good with them. You're looking at them, but you know what? They can actually take your eye out with one of those slingshots. They train on those things. They ought to make that an Olympic event. You line up a few Jews and you shoot slingshots at them. It would be wonderful. The Palestinians could really excel.
Amazing. Here at home, Muslim prayers and speeches calling for unity kicked off this morning's Million Family March in the nation's capital. Thousands of people began converging on the National Mall in Washington for the event being spearheaded by Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan. March organizers say they expect more people later in the day. Unlike the 1995 Million Man March, which was aimed at black men, this event is for people of all faiths and races. Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King III, and Farrakhan are expected to address the gathering. Singers Stevie Wonder, Macy Gray, and Regina Bell are scheduled to perform. Yesterday, Tim Russert on Meet the Press, he had one of the guys from the State Department, and he ripped him apart. And then he had Louis Farrakhan, and he gave him baby questions. He speaks very slowly and very softly. Mr. Farrakhan.
Is that Tim Russert?
Yeah. He's, killing the guy from the State Department over the USS Cole.
Right.
But Farrakhan, he softballs.
Well, yeah, he's afraid.
He's afraid. There was a hijacking over the weekend as well of a Saudi Arabian airline. Now most of the passengers who were on that hijacked flight have finally reached Britain nearly 2 days after their ordeal began. The plane was on its way to London when 2 Saudis seized it on Saturday, shortly after takeoff from Jihad, Saudi Arabia. They said they wanted the rights for their country's people. They say the year of the monarch is over, or the decade or the era of the monarch is over, and that's why they took the plane, to stress that fact. After several hours of negotiation, the plane landed in Iraq and the hijackers surrendered. Passengers were sent back to Saudi Arabia, eventually to be flown to London, their original destination. And the nation's foremost film and theater critics is dead. Vincent Canby.
Ah! That's a big name. I know. I recognize that.
Yeah, 76. He used to work for the New York Times.
Mm-hmm.
Died of cancer yesterday. He reviewed for the Times for more than 35 years. His thousands of articles covered everything from the rise of independent films to big-budget Hollywood blockbusters to the introduction of the VCR. He heralded filmmakers like Woody Allen and Spike Lee. His writing was often more entertaining than the works he reviewed, according to this obituary. But there you go, Vincent Canby's dead. And also, the guy who was nominated for an Academy Award.
I think I had Vincent Canby in the death pool.
No, you didn't. Stop it, trying to add names after the fact.
I'd love to be able to do that.
The guy who was in The Straight Story, Richard Farnsworth, I think his name was.
Mm-hmm.
He shot himself to death.
What was he in?
The Straight Story. It was one of those little movies about a guy who took a tractor across the country to visit his brother he hadn't seen in 100 years. And he was nominated for an Academy Award this year. But he was suffering from bone cancer, I think they said, and had been in quite a bit of pain for some time. And he finally decided to take his own life. So he's gone.
All right.
Not to be forgotten. And over the weekend, the #1 movie at the box office was not The Contender, which I thought it would be because they talked about it so much. It was once again Meet the Parents with Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller. Remember the Titans was #2, and the best opening for one of the new movies this weekend was that Winona Ryder film, Lost Souls. That was #3. Tender limped in at #5, which was unusual because there were so many commercials. I thought it'd be #1. Joan Allen is starring in that film. What was it actually like to carry a movie? #9.
To carry a movie?
Yes, she's a major part of this film.
You have to work a lot harder. The Contender is really very ensemble. I mean,
I carried my movie.
Yes, you did, and it was hard.
It was very heavy. Mom Wolf carried his movie. Thank you. Go ahead, Robin.
It was hard.
Tough movie to carry.
There's a new face in a TV show called Tucker. Ellie Marienthal is the lead character, starring as a 14-year-old struggling with puberty and trying to live with his domineering aunt, played by Katie Sagal. Here is Ellie, who has worked in theater and TV. Which does he prefer? #10. Ellie or Eli?
I can't wait for the answer.
I wouldn't say better. They're very different things. They both.
Well, come on, I'm not going to listen to some kid who got an acting job.
I love it when
Who cares what they think?
They're so funny because they seem so aware. Dr. T and the Women opened in theaters last Friday. It came in at #7, I think. Farrah Fawcett is in the film, and she answered the question here, does the public have misconceptions about you? #2.
I bet they do.
No, I don't think people really know me.
How could they know you?
Who I am. I mean, there's many sides and different, I think, different perceptions. But
I don't have any perception. I don't care.
Very hard to keep some mystery. Some.
Sure.
Poor Farrah. She's always having to explain that she's not on something. The other day, she was at the premiere of this movie, and she was seen being helped down the stairs by bodyguards. And later they had to explain, no, she wasn't unable to walk down the stairs on her own. Whatever outfit she had on, she had worn very high heels, and the pants were very long, and she was afraid she'd trip. So people were helping her.
Yeah. Most people need help with that.
Ladies Man also opened this past weekend with Tim Meadows, one of the guys from Saturday Night Live. He was asked, was that real Courvoisier he was drinking in the film? Number 3.
Do we have to hear that impression?
I hope not.
All right.
It was iced tea, usually, like lemon tea.
Interesting.
I did the shoot the other day.
Fascinating.
At Central, and they, it was 10 in the morning, and the woman who was producing it poured Courvoisier in a glass and gave it to me. And I was like, "What? I'm not going to drink Courvoisier at 10 in the morning.
It's a character.
It's a character. I never drink Courvoisier. I drink tea or Coke or..." And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you drink." And I was like, "No, it's a character. It's not me."
It's a character that never should have been.
Well, it was so real to her. I mean, that's a compliment, isn't it?
Oh, I got 3 words for him. Garrett Morris.
As I said, the contender opened this past week. And also in that movie is Christian Slater.
Oh.
And he talks about working with Jeff Bridges on film. Number 4.
He's just a really warm, generous guy. He's
sure. It's a movie actor. Why shouldn't he be?
We shot our scene, and just said how nice it was to, work together again. And how
everybody in Hollywood's nice to each other. They got a scam going there. Please, I don't need to know that. I can tell you that.
Now, of course, something serious. The Screen Actors Guild strike continues. It's over TV and radio commercials. Here's David Hyde Pierce. He was talking about it. And he was asked what the present status of the strike is. Number 5.
We're 5.5 months into this strike against the commercial producers.
And nothing's happening.
And the only headway we have made is that something that they threatened to take away at the beginning of the strike. 5.5 months later, they've said, "Oh, okay, we won't take it away," and that is residuals for commercials. And I guess the union is supposed to be very happy that we got that back, but it's meaningless. We're back where we started.
Something they had
before the strike ever began. So I'm hoping that now we can go into meaningful negotiations about fair price increases and also fair discussion of the Internet.
David says that the strike is not about big stars. This is apparently the perception that they're trying to overcome. This is not about big stars asking for more money. Number 6.
I'm on a successful television show. I'm making plenty of money. This is not about me. Celebrities can pretty much dictate the kind of salary they want to get to do a commercial if they choose to do one. The rank and file, the majority of the union, who make less than $7,000 a year, that's what this strike is about, because they don't have the leverage of a famous name. They can't, deny their services to a company. But those people, some of them are part of the most successful and famous commercials that you'll see.
Kevin Spacey is in New York, and he has some issues concerning the strike.
The one that's far more important to me than the residual in the Internet is the fact that 60 or over 60% of the entire Screen Actors Guild health benefits and pension fund is derived from the commercial contracts.
That's right.
Over 60%. So that means if they break this contract, they put a severe wound in the Screen Actors Guild. They want the crown jewel, which is us.
Well, it could easily be solved, but big actors have to walk off.
Well, Elizabeth Hurley is one of the people who's being accused of breaking the strike by doing a commercial while the strike is going on.
She is a disgrace.
She was in town last week to publicize her upcoming film.
She's a disgrace.
And she says she didn't know there was a strike.
It was a really horrible thing that happened on every level.
Listen to this lie.
I'm foreign. I live in England. I had no idea there was a commercial.
There's no idea. This is a woman who produces movies.
I'm stupid, all right?
And, I do feel a little resentment to the advertising agency for, flying me in to shoot a commercial without actually telling me that I'd be crossing a picket line. I had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, scab.
And, I feel really bad about it.
Give back the money.
No, I had absolutely no idea. We were on strike. The word SAG isn't in the English papers that much.
Scab.
Nigga, please.
There are tons of people. Her agent doesn't know there's a SAG strike?
Yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew.
They were all in a media... They're all English, every one of her people?
I feel really bad.
I feel really bad. Let me tell you who feels bad. People who are losing tons of work.
Yeah, they're not working.
And please. Finally... What a lame excuse.
A great day for New York football yesterday. The Giants beat the Dallas Cowboys 19-14, and the Jets beat New England 34-17. Here's Jim Fassel of the Giants.
All right, Jim Fassel of the Giants.
The bottom line is this team showed
a fight to the finish to win.
She doesn't make enough money.
Against the team that came in here, and I thought played hard. I thought Dave Campbell had a
Imagine that.
was ready to play. So I knew it was going to come down. It was going to be a tight game. And Dave and I even talked about before the game. They've won the tight games on the road. They have won the tight games on the road. Well, we won this one. So,
Elizabeth Hurley doesn't know. She don't have enough money.
Zach doesn't appear in the papers.
I don't read papers anyway.
And Al Groh, big day for Al Groh yesterday, the coach of the Jets.
Yeah. Big day.
Pass rush was important for us. Those who've heard me talk know that I believe that's one of the most important things in the NFL. A couple people asked me coming into the game whether...
He has a nice nose.
He does?
Yeah, you know I'm obsessed with noses.
And he has a nice one.
Yeah, that's all I know. I look at everybody's, and I judge them by their nose.
And I said one...
That's not gay if you judge a man by his nose.
One was that we had to protect our court.
All right, who cares?
And finally, let's say congratulations to the new Miss America. Her name is Angela Perez Baracchia.
Woo. Don't sound very Miss American-ish.
Baracchio. She is the first Asian American Miss America.
Really?
She, as I said, her talent was hula dancing.
Hula hoop or hula dancing?
Hula dancing.
Yeah.
And she beat out another woman who I think made it into the finals.
Baton.
She had learned to twirl the baton even though she was born with one hand. So there you go.
My assessment of Miss America has really changed. All right, one-handed Miss America? Yeah. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. Handicap. All right, let's say goodbye. Jackie, Way Too Many, Heineken Marling. Your filthy new Oleo CD, F. Jackie, is available coast to coast on Oleo Records this Friday and Saturday, October 20th and 21st at the Riviera Hotel on the Strip in Vegas. For MP3 audio and filthy 3D Jokeman, visit jokeland.com. Thanks to our friends at the WWF, the No Mercy pay-per-view. Thanks for giving us the trip on Sunday, October 22nd. And thanks to Priceline.com for the airfare and hotel accommodations. Thanks to Big Gay John, the artist. And also, thank you to David Allen Coe for calling in and clearing up something.
An interesting... I don't know what we cleared up. He's not Johnny Rebel.
Thanks to the guy who won $1 million from i1.com for calling his girlfriend. Don't miss Stuttering John and the Donkey Show every Thursday night. For tickets, go to stutteringjohn.com to book KC. For an appearance, go to book KC at AOL.com to book Benji. Email him at bigbadjesus@yahoo.com.